we're back. Sorry about that. I think that there may be some sort of issue with, like, the way that, like, the way that I have, like, my computer set up, to boot. But I did try messing with it a bit and it didn't seem to... Yeah, I never managed to, like, actually catch what's on the screen when it crashes like this, so I haven't really been able to troubleshoot it properly. It does happen occasionally. And I haven't been, like, keeping an eye on the actual resources that my computer is using, but I think it does usually happen when I'm gaming, if not streaming specifically. But I'm not sure if any of my resources in particular are being overexerted when it happens. So, it didn't save my settings, did it? So I think it's a little bit loud. Yeah, I turned everything down a tad. Alright. Alright, we're here again. Cool. Alright. That's really annoying. We didn't lose that much progress, but it's annoying. Because, like, what we did lose was just a lot of me looking all over the world to find where the gems are, and I don't remember where they were. So, it's gonna be more fun times of me looking all over the world for gems. Open world is great, guys. Oh. Hello? There's a stray cat. Are we waking up? No? Yeah, cool down. Probably a good idea. It is warm out here. Okay, we do have... Okay, we could sell some of these bugs. But we can't consign them. So I guess I'll just sell them using the panel here. Alright. Pet toy crate. Yes. Okay, so we've got bills. 442 simoleons, which is less than last time because I think the spell book is depreciating in value, so I guess that's something. Come in here and I guess repair the shower, because this is the only place in the house that has 4 walls and a door, so just being in here will help her cool off. She's sweating profusely. It's the middle of summer. I don't know how long it is until leisure day or until fall or whatever. Well, it's 4 days until fall. I don't know which day, how long it is until leisure day because she doesn't have a proper job, so it doesn't display it. Okay. Guess we can unclog and use the toilet too. And so these things we got from starting to learn the alchemy skill. So I would feel bad using for anything except making elixirs, maybe. I don't want to just consign them, because you can, but like, I don't know. That feels a little cheap. But we're serious about making money this time. What's this? Oh, that looks like gold. That one actually might be worth getting smelted or something. Gems and metals. I have a guide open now so that I could so I could tell when it's worth it to send things to get cut or smelted, and when we'll just lose money. This is a much better spot than the spot I found last time, so maybe we're okay. I think that looks like a space rock. These both kind of look like space rocks. Which I don't think we can even consign, so I guess we'd be just selling those directly. But that's fine. We need money. Bone Hill to Coffin would be so cool for this household, but it's like 4,000 simoleons. That's not in our budget, Frida. We don't even have 4 walls. I'm gonna promise it though, but I'm lying to her. We'll do it eventually, but I'll probably cancel this wish before we do it. Realistically. Alright, so yeah, that's gold. 73. Okay, that seems like, I know, it's hot out. So that gold might be worth enough to be worth getting it smelted. The guide that I'm looking at says that you shouldn't smelt anything under 54 simoleons, and this is 73, so maybe that'll be worth it. We could analyze these space rocks to see if they're worth more than they were originally. And then I'm just gonna sell them in the panel because we can't consign them. Alright, around 35 simoleons and around 20. Is that another apple that we can't eat, Frida? Just loves to conjure poison apples that she can't eat. I would feel bad about selling those if it wasn't for the fact that they're only worth 2 simoleons. That's nothing. It's just, I just need them out of the inventory and that's it. So I guess, well, where are we? I guess the beach was a good place to look. That's a place that, like, you can often find, like, crystals in real life if you go to the right kind of beaches. So, what's up here? This looks like the place that might have something. It's got some truffles. I think those are actually worth a decent amount of money. We don't have enough of a, we don't have a high enough, gardening skill to plant them, but I guess we could just pick them up. I'm still, like, in the mindset of not wanting to not wanting to pick up things that are too expensive because that makes it feel too easy, but, like, no, we're in serious rags to riches mode. We're trying to make some money because we got bills to pay and no house. So that could definitely, that could be worth some money. What's over here? It seems like the kind of place that might have anything. Does it not? There's a seed. An unknown uncommon seed. Do we even have any gardening skill at this point? No. We do have a little garden on our home lot. But we haven't had it for that long. Nothing's even grown in it yet. And is that a snake? Oh, little snakey. Hello. Alright, how's it going over here, Frida? Got this truffle. How much are these worth? Okay, yeah, they're worth a decent chunk of change. Going over here to pick up a seed. We have an Into the Future car? That was weird. Oh, I guess it got cooler outside, so that fulfilled that wish for us. That's cool. We could use the points. I would really love to have the collection helper right about now. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay, so what's this guy? I mean, it's an unknown uncommon seed. But, okay. Where are we now? We're, like, around where the criminal hideout is. This place over here kind of looks like a place where there might be, like, gems and stuff. It's just, like, far removed enough from everything else. So that's where we were before. Please do not crash again. I would be very sad. No, okay. It's not freezing. That's just the end of the world. False alarm, guys. Everything's okay. So yeah, there's nothing over there because over there doesn't exist. Cool. Good to know, good to know. What over here? Surely there's something over here. Right? What's this? Oh, it's like the ruins of some house. That's kind of neat. But it's not... Alright, how about this? Let's head back, let's regroup, let's sort of go over what we have. Maybe I'll try casting some conversion spells on some of these seeds, because they're worth, like, pretty much nothing. But maybe we could turn them into something that's worth something. We're desperate here. Alright, we're here, we're home. Pick up the cat. I want to. I will. Hold on. So this, I think is gonna be worth it to get it smelted. Because it, like, nearly doubles the value of it. Oh wait, first I need to hug my pet. No, hug Jinx! It's very important. Please hug the cat. Oh, the kitty. Yeah, that was really important. Okay, now we smelt the metal. Probably should clean the litter box too. How's our garden looking? Not too bad. Considering that we don't know how to garden, it's looking pretty good. Alright, so it's gonna take a bit before we get that back, but it's gonna be worth it. The return's gonna be worth it. Yeah, let's just see what these turn into, because they're worth nothing. Yeah, they're worth 7 simoleons each, and that is not gonna cut it, because we don't even have a house, and our bills are 442 simoleons. Alright, so... Alright, what's this? Sick! Alright, that looks much better than whatever it was before. What kind of gem is this? Turquoise! Alright. Is that worth getting cut? So the only kind of cut we could do right now would be an emerald cut. Or gem dust, which gem dust always decreases the value of it. But you do get some as like a side product when you cut them with the gem machine, so that's good because you could use that gem dust in Elixirs without having to use the whole crystal. So that's cool. But so let's see, for an emerald cut, it needs to be worth 40 simoleons to break even. So it is worth it to get this cut. We will make a profit off of that. It will be worth, the amount of value it will gain will be more than what we spend to get it cut. But it does mean we have to wait some time before we get it back. And, you know, in that time our bills might go up, so maybe it's not worth it in the end. But, you know, I got this. We're gonna figure it out. Everything is fine. Don't even worry about it. Did our cat throw up? That's gross. Jinx, that's gross. What did this turn into? A different seed. Red valerian seeds. This is nothing. Do it again. It looks like our cat's fleas are gone at least. That's good because we don't have a bath to give her a flea bath. Oh, sweet. What's this?
Rubble.
Amethyst, probably? Oh, tanzanite. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think we should be able to get that cut. Alright, yeah. I don't remember exactly how long it takes to get these back. It's like at least a day or two. So, alright, an apple. Can we eat it? Yeah, eat the apple. An edible one, Frida? Wow. Who are you? Alright, we can tend the garden a little bit. I guess, then we should head over to the elixir consignment store if we're gonna consign these truffles. Cause we're not a high enough, skill to plant them. Right? Yeah, so level 7, and we're not even level 1. So, we'll just consign them at the elixir consignment store. I'm pretty sure you can consign them there. And that store, I know where it is. Yeah, here. There it is. I found it, don't worry. I mean, I knew where it was the whole time. I'm famously good at directions. I always know where I am. Okay. Are pets immune to weather? I hope so. Because Jinx is more important than life itself, and I would not like for anything bad to ever happen to her. Alright, so we're heading over to the elixir consignment store to put these mushrooms up for consignment. Then maybe we could do a little bit more searching around this area. Consign. Yeah, consign these truffles. And I wonder if we have anything else for sale. I didn't remember to check, and I can't be bothered. We don't have time. we got bills to pay. Okay. I'm not seeing anything in the immediate area. I think we like cleared this area out a little bit yesterday, as in the sim day yesterday. So maybe nothing spawned back yet. There's a little garden here. Cute. Yeah. Oh, what is that? You look like a gem. Hey. What are you? Be really cool if you were expensive. I would really love that. What is it? A diamond? Hell yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we can get that cut for sure. What are these? Some ladybugs? Yeah, I'll catch those. Whatever. I don't have time to be picky. So far we've only lost money today. No, that's not true. We sold some bugs. Mostly we've lost money though on oh no, did you get bit? Can ladybugs bite? Hey, does anyone know, do ladybugs bite?
Oh, Gramble Harpo.
I've never heard of getting bitten by a ladybug before. Alright, that ladybug is worth nothing, but it's ours now. If we did more elixir stuff, we could use it in elixirs, and making it into an elixir would immediately make it worth more. But I guess the rule that I decided was until we're able to buy our own alchemy station, we're not allowed to use the one in the elixir consignment store unless she wishes for it. That's a rule I made up for myself. Because if things get too easy, I start to feel like I'm cheating. I like a challenge, okay? Alright, so, these, we can't sell these to the consignment store, so I'm just gonna sell them from my, straight from my inventory. Hold on, I think I saw something over here. Did I? Did I see something over here? A shiny gem, perhaps? Would love Would love to find another gem. We've found a decent amount of gems already. We're just waiting for them to come back from being cut. And hopefully that happens before our bills go up. Otherwise, all the extra profit we make from getting the gems cut might not actually... we might not actually get to keep any of it. Alright, yeah, I'm drifting way far off from wherever Frida is now. Okay, I thought I saw something, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did and didn't see it a second time. It happens. What about... Are there any spawners in the park? Got the summer festival going on over here. That's kind of fun. Attached a little playground to it. Cute. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I think there might usually be like some bug spawners. Oh yeah, and we could get more wildflowers. I guess we could sell... some of these are worth a lot of money though, and they're everywhere. And it really does feel like cheating. You can't even consign them. If I have to bring something to the consignment store, I feel a little bit more like I earned it. But I just pick it up off the ground and sell it. Like, where'd that come from, you know? I think I picked some wildflowers and I have them as like decoration on our lot right now. So all they're doing really is marginally raising up our bills. But they liven the place up, you know? They're pretty. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's head back home. Because we have, if nothing else, we have this diamond to get cut. Maybe I'll just like keep an eye out on our way back. See if I find anything else we can pick up, or any place that looks like it might have something that we can pick something up in it. Okay, so we sold the truffles. That's good. Okay, we can afford the bills. We can at least afford the bills, so that's good. Made a good sale. Nice. Consigning is actually a skill, so the more we do it, we'll have like a higher profit margin. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Some mushrooms. I will pick those up. Could actually eat those. Although, like, why bother? Because we have an infinite supply of food in the form. Yeah, I think all the spawners by our house are, refilling, so that's nice. We have an infinite supply of food in the form of conjuring apples. So, I'm not worried about eating, honestly. Space rock. Let's analyze that.
Wib-wab.
I don't know why she knows so much about space rocks, but wow! Unusual Parasinite. That's a great find, and it's worth a lot more now. That's awesome. Love that. Are you feeding Jinx? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, that's cool. Feed the cat. Pay the bills. This way we know we won't, like, lose all the value that we're getting from cutting these gems to, like, the bills increasing, because we got them. We got enough to pay the bills, and they can't hurt us anymore. And let's get this diamond cut. What things do we have in our garden? Let's see, we don't have this kind of mushroom yet. Buy a gem cutting machine. I would love to. They are not in our budget. How much are they? I'm just curious. They're way out of our budget. I'm just wondering how far out of our budget they are. Is it more or less than the elixir stations? The elixir station is $8.50, and the gem cutting machine is $9.75. So they're kind of comparable in price, but the elixir station is still cheaper. So we have red toadstool. Can we plant these yet? No, but we can consign them. We don't have white caps yet, but they're so worthless. But they could be useful for elixirs later on, because there are a lot of elixirs. There are at least a few elixirs that let you use any mushroom, doesn't matter what kind. So you can just use these cheap little white caps for that. You could save your fancy mushrooms for something good. And mandrake, red valerian, we got those. Let's eat another apple. How's Jinx doing, by the way? Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, we can play with magic a bit. Just hone our magical skills.
Tornigop.
As far as money making, I could have bought an easel instead of paying the bills, but instead I paid the bills. So we still can't afford an easel. We might be able to afford some walls, but I kind of would rather get the easel. So maybe we could go back to the consignment store and consign these spotlight mushrooms, but there's no chance that it'll sell until after 5 p.m. tomorrow, so not super urgent, really. How's our garden? Kinda fine. We still don't have the gardening skill, but we'll get it eventually. Jinx, come back. I want to pay attention to you. Jinx. We could give some affection to our cat so that we can become best friends, which actually is part of the challenge. We're doing a mini legacy with the cat. So the heir in the cat legacy will be the familiar of the heir from the witch legacy. And the all of the the founder and all of the heirs need to be best friends with their respective cat in order for them to be a valid heir. Oh, she murped. Oh. Pet the cat. Maybe we're kind of about done for the night, 'cause when it gets dark it'll start being hard to see where everything is. Is that poison? Yep. Cool. We can't eat that, but cool. We could take a shower. I let her get this bookshelf, but I never let her actually sit down and read. She sounds grumpy about it. What? Oh, okay. Is the cat in the way so I can't take a shower? Don't do that. Just no, it's fine. Just don't. I just want her out of the way so that I can take a shower. There's a dog. At some point we are gonna have to find Jinx a mate. So that she can give birth to an heir to the cat legacy. I wasn't gonna use that newspaper anyway, but this is kind of rude. Excuse you. Whatever, it's fine. Like I said, I wasn't gonna use it anyway. It's starting to get late, but I don't know if it's late enough to go to sleep. But also, what else are we even gonna do? How much is? I think that the easel is almost 400 simoleons. Oh no, it's 300. Okay. We're kind of about where we were when we started. Except now we have the bills paid. And we have some cut gems and smelted metals coming in the mail. And those will be worth a decent chunk of change when we get them back and consign them. But yeah, other than going out and trying to find more gems and stones, I don't know if there's really much else we could do today. So maybe we just turn in for the night. She's not even tired though, and it's not even 9 p.m. The sun's still up. Cast an ice blast spell. Why are you asking my permission now? Last night, all you wanted to do was ice blast your shower. Maybe I was right about her needing something else to do. Maybe she was bored, and now that she can go read a book instead of cast ice blast on the shower, it's not as interesting. Alright, cool. We're saving, which means we won't lose this progress again. So that's good. Alright, we're making some progress. Feel good about the progress we're making. It'd be cool to have a real house. I think by the end of the stream, I would love to have something that could be called by a reasonable person a tiny home. I don't think a reasonable person could call this a tiny home, maybe a camp at best. Oh, hi puppy. Oh. Oh, this dog is nice. Oh, look at... Hey, we've earned enough. Let's see if any of the... I don't think any of the, like, 5,000 point lifetime rewards are going to be useful to us, but let's take a look at them at least. Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be helpful to us right now. But it's good to know we're racking up some points. What's dirty? Oh, it's the newspaper, right? Just there. We don't need that anyway. Sure, go ahead and read a book. I think it's gonna get a little bit wet there, Frida. I might do that under the cover of your little shelter here, personally, but, you know, you live your life the way you want to. That is fine. Okay. Read 3 total books. I'm sure she'll do that eventually anyway. Okay, I think she's still not even tired, but it's like going on 11, and I think we can just go to bed. Okay. Yeah, I really don't remember how long it takes, like, the gems and medals to come back. Hopefully not too long, because it would be nice to get some return on that investment, you know? Oh. Sounds like we're haunted, guys. Who is it? Oh, it's Olivia. Well, you know what? Let's, oh, don't be rude, Frida. Go say hi to your late aunt. Hey, Olivia, how's it going? Oh, I was just reading that, I think. Yeah, it's a nice book, right? Core Co-Ed Curriculum? Was I really reading that? Yeah, now I don't remember. I think this is the relationship that they had before, and I think it hasn't changed, because we did interact with her last time she came to haunt our lot. But the way that ghosts work in The Sims 3 is when they show up, you can interact with them pretty much like normal. You could even, like, woohoo with them or have a baby. Not in this case, because she's family. Well, actually, they're related by marriage, so maybe we could. But, I don't know that I would go that route. You probably could. But, any, like, change to their relationship, like, they won't remember it. So it'll be reset the next time they spawn. Which is interesting. I don't know. It's like they're, like, I guess the idea is they're, like, stuck in a certain... Hold on, I found... Is that a space rock? I'm getting that, sorry. Hold on, Olivia. I gotta go pick up a rock. Like, they're stuck in sort of, like, the state they were in when they died. Which I do think is interesting. I think they're less scary than ghosts are in The Sims 2, but they're, like, eerie in a different way, and so I do like them. And it having them around, feels a little bit less lonely than having ghosts around in this. Oh, that's my... Okay. That's fine, Olivia, whatever. Like, if you have ghosts around in The Sims 2, I feel like the lot feels even lonelier than if the ghosts weren't there. But having ghosts around in The Sims 3 actually kind of feels a little bit less lonely. So it feels like they're still around in some form. Even though they're not, like, totally there. Bird! Hello! Well, our aunt took our sleeping bag, so, what can we go find out here at 2 a.m.? How far have I drifted off? Probably pretty far. Oh boy. Okay, that's not as far as it originally seemed. What about down here on the beach? Found some good stuff here before, but it probably hasn't respawned yet. Not seeing anything. I think Frida's just playing with magic in the forest right now. So that's cool. She can keep doing that. She's enjoying her alone time away from her dead aunt, I guess. It's not that she doesn't like her, it's just that Frida's a loner, so... She needs time to herself. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. I would really love to have the collection helper right about now, but it is not even in our near future, I don't think. So yeah, all we found was that, silver art. Aunt just left our book out in the rain. We don't have enough possessions for you to be... It's gonna get wet. You're gonna ruin my book. Unbelievable. Alright, yeah, let's spend some time with our cat, huh? Since evidently we're not getting any sleep. Olivia. That's what I get for trying to talk to her, huh? Wow. I was trying to be nice and you steal my sleeping bag. Laser pointer. Every sim in The Sims 3 just has a laser pointer. It's issued to them at birth.
Oh, baby.
Playing with a cat and a laser pointer is so much fun. I used to do that with my cat all the time when she was younger, but she's the old lady now. She's too tired to chase the laser. But when she was young and spry. I used to play with the laser pointer with her a lot. Oh. How close are we? We are friends, but we're not best friends. We need to be best friends. It'll give us a decent chunk of points too, and we could use that. Because I would really love to have the collection helper. It's all I want out of life right now. A collection helper and a front door. I guess we could read another book. So did we actually read this one? Or no? I think this is the one that Olivia was reading. Did we even have this before? Or did she just summon it? I don't know, but... Okay, it looks like we haven't read it yet. Because we can get some points by reading 3 total books. So far we've read 1. And Frida is a bookworm. Okay, so today is leisure day. Not that that matters to us because we don't have a real job. Oh yeah, you're finally- oh gosh, we got hungry. Hold on. Eat an apple. Now that the sun is gone, now I can use my bed. So it's leisure day, not that that matters to us because we don't have a traditional job, and we have an untraditional job that we don't even do anyway because we don't have an easel. So really our job is finding shiny rocks and selling them at the consignment store. So how late? Until 1? I don't think I'm gonna have her sleep in until she's fully rested, but we don't have to be up at 7 a.m. when she was up all night. Get a little bit more sleep. Although, like, if this was me in real life, 100% I'd just sleep in until 1. Looks like our garden needs weeding, but Frida sucks too much at gardening to even know that, so guess that's not gonna get done. Oh, it better not be more bills, it better be our gems instead. I think it's our gems. Okay, cool. So we got at least some of them back today. So that'll be nice. We might be able to make a pretty decent profit today. Can we wake up now? Let's wake up now. Use the bathroom. Do we have any more apples? We could just summon one. Conjure an apple for breakfast. Well, first I guess we're gonna tend the garden. I guess tending the garden is just watering that one mushroom plant. She doesn't realize she has to weed them yet. Okay, eat this apple. And then get the mail. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we got. Need money. I would love to have a front door. What do we got? Okay, gold and some gems. Cool. Alright, so, alright, yeah. Alright, these are some decent, ooh, yeah. Yeah, these are some decent, let's head over to the Elixir consignment store, because I think that's where we can consign the gems. I think you can consign literally everything at the Elixir consignment store. Not literally everything. But, what I mean by that is, everything that you can consign at the consignment store that came with ambitions, I'm pretty sure you can also consign at the Elixir consignment store. So why would you ever go to the other one, I guess is what I'm saying. Especially when you're a witch, right? It's more thematically appropriate to go to this one anyway. So, we'll go on over there and consign. Why does it keep thinking that I'm on a date? Like, with who? Literally no one lives on this lot except for me and my cat, unless you think I'm on a date with my dead aunt or uncle, which would be a little weird. Okay, so we can consign these spotlight mushrooms that we foraged, this emerald cut turquoise, emerald cut tanzanite, gold ingot, and emerald cut diamond. Okay, so all of that together could net us a pretty penny. I know she's not very social, but maybe we should start meeting some people. She doesn't have to get married. In fact, I feel like it would be really counter to her character for her to get married. But she does have to have at least one child so that the legacy can continue. Otherwise, the bloodline ends with her. I mean, not the whole goth bloodline. Obviously, there's Mortimer's side of the family over in Sunset Valley, but we're doing a legacy challenge here. Nope, we're just gonna read a book. You know, that's fine. Go ahead and read the book, because we can get some points from doing that. But maybe we could go to the summer festival, since it's leisure day. I don't know how many people will even be there. I feel like not that many people actually, like, show up to the festivals. That's one thing that's a little bit of a downside of The Sims 3 is, like, with this open world and the fact that there's, like, everyone actually exists all the time, a lot of places just end up really empty when you're actually at them. Alright. So, yeah, let's check out the summer festival, you know? Let's see what's going on over there. Why not? We've been working hard. We've been foraging lots of gems. I think we could take some time off and enjoy our leisure day for like at least like a few hours. Here we are. No one's here. Literally no one is here. Oh, this person's here. Lynn Schaaf, I don't know who that is or why she's wearing a helmet. That seems like it's not necessary for the activity that she's doing. What are we doing? Oh, we're playing soccer. That's fun. You take a greeting card picture alone and hang that on one of our 3 walls. Yeah, great. In our athletic wear too. Yeah, that's fine. Play horseshoes with the sim. Well, that would require another sim to be here. And they're not. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, maybe we've done enough of the festival. Getting a little bit hungry. Just conjure an apple. It's almost 5. So we could be making some money from our consignments pretty soon. That would be nice. Yeah, let's just head home for now. Or at least in the direction of home. Yeah, because by default she doesn't really know very many people. She knows more animals than people at this point. I guess in terms of personality, I've picked a bit of a challenging one to be a legacy founder. But I like her story, and I wanted to play with her, so here we are. We'll make it work. She's still pretty young. I aged her down, in the process of, like, rewriting her story, just because, like, with your legacy founder, you just, like, genuinely need as much time as you can get. So we've got time, is what I'm saying. Oh, we can magically upgrade them to be unbreakable? Would it stop you from breaking them with an ice blast if I did that? Alright. Hey! That's a decent amount of money. We made some good money on that, and that's not even all of them. So we could actually buy an easel and maybe actually do our painter job that she said she wanted to do. In her defense, I haven't given her a chance to do it. The first time we loaded this up, she actually wanted to paint, but now she doesn't. But she does have an easel. So there you go, I guess. Could swim in the ocean. Okay, so we got the points from reading 3 books. Where's our cat? What the? What? How did she get way over here? Hello? What are you doing here? What? What? Maybe we should go collect our cat. Hello? Jinx is trying to get us to get out and socialize. She's brought us to a bar. Hey, this is actually the only person in town that she knows, I think. No, okay, it's a relative of the only person in town that she knows. Let's maybe hang out here for a bit since Jinx is out here anyway. Who's crying? Someone bring their baby to this bar? Oh my god! Are you okay? This baby is starving! Hello? This child is being neglected and I can't help. Hello? Is that yours?
Oh, so kitty. Oh. Oh.
You're a teenager, so it's probably like your sibling or something. Yeah, I don't blame him for acting out. No one's feeding him. Poor child. Yeah, there's too many people here. There's like 3 people. That's too many. This is the guy that we know. Hey. How's it going? Maybe if we get to know this family well enough, they'll let me feed this child. What are they doing? Alright, what's Jinx up to now? Investigate strange sim, which I guess is probably because he's a werewolf. What's this? React negatively to the dirty plate? I don't know. Well, cast an ice blast on him. You're the boss, Frida. Throw an elixir at him. Okay. You're the boss, Frida. I guess we're out here to make enemies today. Yeah, he's probably not gonna be super happy about that. Maybe we should just go home. I really don't even know. Did Jinx just walk all the way over here? That seems like such a far way to go. I would like to actually pick her up and take her with me, but I'm not sure that I can actually do that, so I'm just sending her home. She'll meet us there. Don't worry about it. She got here to begin with. I'm sure she can make it home. Wild. Did she just follow me out of the house, or is it because our house doesn't have a front door? Is that how she got out? That could be it. What's over here? Bird. Oh, another truffle. Pick that up. Still not anywhere near good enough to plant it. What are you? Oh, seed. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What if we paint something? I was hoping that she might, like, roll a wish for it, but, we could just do it. Nothing's stopping us. And painting is even fun. So, like, she's not actually bored. She does a lot of things that are fun. She just doesn't have a house with 4 walls. And that's not ideal. I'll be the first to admit it. It's not ideal. We better get some sleep before Our ghost aunt takes our bed again. Conjuring apple. So we could consign this, but like honestly, we'd probably lose more money in consignment fees than we would actually gain from consigning it. So maybe we just sell it. Did we get an edible apple from that? We did not. Try that again, Frida. Alright, we can eat that one. Cool. Eat. Sleep. We'll do something else tomorrow. Alright, what do we think our next goal should be? Because we could build, you know what? I think I will enclose this area. Can I do that while Jinx is right there? No, she's in the way. I'll wait for her to stop eating. But I think we should enclose this because weather kind of sucks. But then after that, I think I kind of want to prioritize getting maybe the Elixir station could be good. Okay, what about now? Now can I build some walls? What is it intersecting? Is it the cat? I could just... I can control cats. I could just move her. Like, have her move. But, I already did this. I'm already in build mode. What is it intersecting? It's not... I mean, it's not the easel. What does it think it's intersecting? Hello? Oh, does it still think the cat is there? Or what? This is not the obstacle I expected. What the? Oh, gods. What on earth? Why does it think I can't put something here? This is genuinely frustrating. What is it? Like, I'm not crazy, right? There's nothing there. Oh my god. What the hell? I mean, honestly, like, it'd probably be good to make the house bigger than this anyway. What if we just... Alright, I guess. Sure. Hope it lets me put a door there. That's really strange. I wonder if there's like an invisible object that got stuck there or something. Could use this one. I kind of like the like aesthetic of this one, even though it's a little bit expensive, but you know. Maybe a nice ebony color on the door could be good. Steal the ebony color from the spell book. Alright, well... Hey, that's a house with 4 walls if I've ever seen one. I still need to put a roof on it, but roofs are free, so... We've got a house. Let me put... Can we put Jinx's stuff inside? Just think it would be nice, you know? There's our little wildflowers. There we go. Oh, right. Roof, hold on. Hold on, we need a roof. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's a roof. That's a house. With 4 walls and a roof. We did it. Technically, we met our goal for the day. I think it would be nice to be able to start, start making elixirs from home. So I guess we'll make that our next kind of goal. She's, for being non-committal, she's really stuck with this painter career for a surprisingly long amount of time, considering she hasn't actually been doing the job. What's this? Play with magic? Casting a conversion spell on a plantable ingredient. Did we pick something up? Yeah, we did. Like, these are not worth anything. I mean, they're not completely worthless, but they're like the next thing right after worthless. So we can try casting a conversion ritual on it. See if it turns into something better. Please don't drink out of the toilet, Jinx. Whatever. That's not my problem. Oh, she's lonely. We should spend some time with our cat. Oh, she's also got some wishes, huh? Become best friends. Be good. Alright. We actually got to sleep the whole night this time. And our dead aunt didn't even wake us up once. We also need to eat something. What was that? A monarch butterfly? Oh, what do you mean? That didn't even count? That was a plantable ingredient. Rude. Alright. This also sucks. This actually sucks more than the thing it was the first time. Do it again. Oh, it didn't work. Do it again. Do it better this time. Alright, what is it now? It's the same. That's... whatever. I'm just selling it. Cutting our losses. Conjure an apple. Preferably one that you can eat. There we go. Eat the apple. Let's get rid of all these. We technically have made some progress towards our career that we technically have. There's something else in this that's considered a plantable ingredient. This is actually worth some money, so I don't want to do it. What about this? Will this satisfy your wish? That did it, okay. Oh, we can actually plant that, but like, why? I think we might be able to also consign it. How's our garden looking? Let's tend the garden. We still have some gems in the consignment store, so over the course of the next few days, eventually we should get some return on that. We're so close to finally having at least one gardening skill point. It's a cute little garden. Alright, and we gotta spend time with our cat. Yeah, we finally have the gardening skill point. We do sort of know how to garden. Oh, we're actually harvesting from these. That's cool. We can maybe consign those. Oh, right, we get these for learning the gardening skill. Let's just cast a conversion ritual on all of them and see what happens. Alright, we still don't know how to weed the garden, but, it's fine.
Hivirin. Oh, Nurkis Yarvim. Oh, Nurkis Yarvim.
How close are we to becoming best friends? We gotta be best friends with this cat. It's extremely important to the story.
Is no grovel. Turby Benuvala. Oh.
Alright, so let's see what happens to each of these.
Eklo Detkach.
Oh.
Oh. Ekasi.
It didn't work.
Invu.
Let's try this one. Alright, that's something else now. We don't need that either. That's Ladybug. We don't really need that either. Right, I picked you up so that I could pet you. Extremely important, very urgent. I might as well hug her again. Like, we already picked her up, right? Oh, the kitty. Well, let's see what happens to these, I guess. Nothing? Alright, a beetle. That's not too bad. We could sell that. Oh, neat. We've leveled up our spellcasting spell, and she wants to cast a love charm on someone, which maybe we could use that as an excuse to try to find her a mate or something. I don't know. Oh, that's something different. Pick it up. Is that worth any money? Maybe we can consign it. It's rare now. Is rare expensive? No, it's basically worthless. But that's fine. Do it again. Oh. If we had a better one, it would be easier. Ooh! An emerald. Right? Oh no, Tiberium. Okay, neat. That is probably worth getting cut. Yeah. So, I guess let's do that, right? Can we not? Wait, can we not? Huh. Weird. I guess you can't cut it. Oh! This is the toxic one. It, like, spawns crystals, I think, if you leave it out. But also makes you sick. Let's just leave it here and see what happens, actually. Let's fuck around and find out. I guess let's just sell these bugs. I have to like go into buy mode, so what? I think so. She's using it. No, oh, the cat's using it. Okay. Just watching the bug. Stop that, I need to sell it. That's cute that they can do that, though. So that... Oh, that? We could sell that. That's worth something. I'm just casting conversion spells on everything and just hoping that they turn into something valuable.
Zagark. Wafi. Oh.
This would be a lot easier if we had a wand that she bonded better with.
Nurchvach. Das.
But that's just a luxury we can't afford right now. Come on, Frida.
Eklo Detska.
You got this. I believe in you. See, you did it. That's something. Sure.
Invu Zagark. Tornigar.
What's this? A beetle? Whatever. Okay, yeah. Our magic power is waning, and we're hungry. Stop that, Frida. Your magic power is waning. Okay, so let's make another stop at the Elixir consignment store. And which I know where it is, obviously. I was just testing you guys to see if you knew where it was. So let me know if you passed. It's on the honor system. Alright, so let's head on over. You can sign whatever random junk we've managed to stuff into our inventory. So I think we grew these. So we could consign those. I don't know if we're really gonna turn much of a profit on. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Sure, take this bean. Yeah. This is all very good quality junk. Oh, we can't even talk to him because he's a celebrity. Huh? I'm just thinking we need to cast a love spell on somebody. That was just the first person I saw. Other than the consignment specialist, but like dating NPCs like that is a pain in the ass. This is all of Spectre's house and it's wrong. I don't know why the objects loaded in. Some of them loaded in fine. Like this roof thing loaded in fine, but like the statue is the wrong statue and the door is the wrong door. Is all of Spectre home? No. Okay. She's at the library. What if we went to the library, right? Like, Frida's a bookworm. The library seems as good a place as any to meet somebody, right? Let's just go. Also, it'd be cool to know Olive Spectre, just because I love her. Just me personally. She's iconic. She's a legend. Yeah, oh my god. Who is this? Okay. There's Olive Spectre. Legend. So this is... So the world I'm playing in, by the way, this is Gray's Harbor. And it's technically it's a save file. It's a save file of an alternate version of Moonlight Falls. So like an alternate like world that's like a different version of Moonlight Falls. What's her name again? Seema something. I'm trying to look her up on the Sims wiki so that I know what she's supposed to look like. So the save file combines it uses some Sims from Moonlight Falls and some from Midnight Hollow. But like store content is just a little bit weird. So it doesn't always load in properly. Oh yeah, she wears those pigtails. And so a lot of the... Actually, it seems like all of the Sims from Midnight Hollow, like none of the actual Midnight Hollow stuff loaded properly. So like everything that they're wearing that's like from the base game is fine, obviously. But it's just like defaulted to like some like weird base game clothing and hair for everything that they're wearing that's supposed to be from Midnight Hollow. It's a pain to fix, so I didn't want to fix it all at once. That just sounded like a headache, so I figure I'll just like fix them as I find them. But I'm also guessing a little bit about what they're supposed to look like. I have some pictures, but and then I think something on here is striped, it looks like. Like black and white stripes. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do this with like literally every sim we meet, but like maybe every time we notice we're in a place where some of them are wrong, I'll do like one of them. This is probably vertical then? Just there. And then everything else kind of looks right, so I'm sure some of her other outfits are messed up, but it's better than it was before, so I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I swear I've had it load properly before. I don't know if maybe... I don't know what makes it work sometimes and not other times. Yeah, I already fixed Olive Spectre because I noticed her when I was setting it up, and I was like, I cannot no, Olive, come back! She's gone. This is so sad. Who else is here? Some of the Crumple Bottom sisters are here. We're too socially awkward to introduce ourselves, so what if we just challenge her to a duel? Is she pregnant? I think she's throwing up. She might be pregnant. So these are the Crumple Bottom sisters, and they're witches. Oh, is that actually a wand that she had? Didn't even notice. I was just doing it for fun. They're like, I don't know, 3 sisters, and they're all so different. They don't really get along, or whatever. They're kind of cool. I like that the Crumple Bottom family canonically has ties to magic. I think that's cool. Also, these duels are really fun. I don't do them enough. Witches in The Sims 3 are really fun. Oh, did we lose? This is so sad. And there's too many people in here. This sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the interaction works, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Just read a book, I guess. What is that? Oh, she wants to cast an ice blast at Beatrice Crumple Bottom. I think we're making an enemy over here. That's fine, though. I'm not gonna stop you. That seems like what a sore loser. She, like, loses in a duel fair and square, and now she's just like gonna blast her. What a sore loser. Wow. You're embarrassing yourself, Frida. Well, now she's cold. Cast a fire blast spell. Well, that'll warm her up. See, look, this is nice. We're being nice. Look, she's cold. Let's fix it. I thought actually about, yeah, well, no, now she's just burned and cold. She probably doesn't like us very much. Actually, our relationship's actually fine. Surprisingly. Yeah, I guess we could just read. Is that Where's Bella? Yeah. Okay. So we sold some things at the consignment store today. Do we have enough to, get the, like, elixir station? Or no? I don't remember how much it costs. I keep checking and then forgetting. Not quite. But we're pretty close, actually. Could realistically get there today. So what are we gonna do now? Right, a love charm. So, okay, so who's here right now? We got Seema. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name. We got at least 2 of the Crumple Bottom sisters. Someone's toddler is here. Doe. Okay, so I guess some of the Doe family is here too. Yeah, Jennifer Doe, Jane Doe, and John Doe. Are we here to wreck a marriage? I don't know. Maybe we are. Frida seems, I don't know, she's kind of been kind of a jerk. Maybe she just doesn't know how to interact with people, though. She's also going through a really rough time in her life right now. She's estranged from all of her immediate family. Oh, hey, we got a good horoscope. Great success. What does that actually boost? Because these actually do have, like, a practical effect, but I don't remember what they are. What's this? Buy a moon dial. That would be a cool thing to have. Probably not my first priority. We don't even have a proper bed. Or a kitchen. Or a sink. So I don't know if a moon dial is my first priority, but, you know, one of these days we can have a moon dial. But yeah, she's estranged from her immediate family, and she, just recently, lost both of the only family members that she had left. So if she's being a little bit of a jerk, I can't say I totally blame her. What if we, like, went out to, like, some nightlife of some sort, right? Like, we go out to, like, a tavern, or a nightclub, or a lounge. I don't know. Let's go, you know what? Let's go to the vampire lounge, because she does actually have a want to meet a vampire. So maybe they're at the vampire club. Maybe that's where the vampires are. And, like, per the rules of this legacy, only certain occult types are, like, valid mates. to produce an heir. And vampires are one of them. So... socialize with a werewolf. We actually even know some of those. Yeah, let's go to the vampire club. That'll be good. Alright. Will they let us in? I think I said it so that, like, certain occult types all could get in. Oh, Sarah. Maybe I will, at some point, like, go through and fix up at least some of the people off camera. Alright, yeah. We can go in because we're a witch. Cool. No one's here, but we're allowed in. So yay for us, I guess? Very exclusive. There's nobody here and it's too many people. Order food, I guess. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Sarah Holden wants to get in. Will they let her? No. Get out of here, Sarah. Not very many of the Sims from Midnight Hollow are actually supernaturals, so I'm not sure that they're gonna be allowed in. Who's this? Noah Yates? Nope. Get out of here. Spooky types only. Is this music too loud? I feel like it's still too loud. I have it turned down so low. There we go. So we got, what is this? Shrimp cocktail? Sure, Frida. Whatever. Yeah, that's the best use of our money right now. Sure. The gendered bathrooms in The Sims 3 are seriously the worst because, first of all, they're gendered bathrooms, which is bad enough as it is, but like, in The Sims 2, because The Sims 2 also has gendered bathrooms, but at least the gendered bathrooms are always like, they show even when the walls are down, which, like, if you're going to have them, they should at least be visible. Otherwise, like, you're just constantly trying to send your Sims into the wrong bathroom and wondering why they won't go in. You know? Okay, are any of these guys supernaturals? Probably not. These are Midnight Hollow Sims. I would like if they would become supernaturals. Think it would suit them. I'm not famous either, so I don't know. You guys can try to get in, I guess. What's the point of a club that's so exclusive that nobody can get in it? Like, we're just in here by ourselves. We could summon Bonehilda. Yeah, no one's getting let in. Literally no one can get in this place. Where are all the supernaturals? Surely there are some in the, like, even if they, like, I feel like none are being created through story progression even. Hello? Oh, I can't even talk to Bonehilda. I know you can't interact with her like a normal sim, but I thought I could at least talk to her. I think if she's yours, you can, but maybe I can't because she's not mine. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna chat with Bonehilda. I'm pretty sure Bonehilda doesn't count as a person for, like, the purpose of, like, Sims who are loners being uncomfortable. It's nothing but Midnight Hollow Sims that are showing up. And also, they all deserve to be supernaturals. Like, why aren't they? Order a drink? I mean, if you're gonna order a drink, it shouldn't be a regular drink. Like, order something good. Like
Newbie fee.
I don't know. None of this is worth our money right now. Let's just go home. I'm just sad there are no vampires here. I came here to meet a vampire. Maybe I'll go through off camera. Maybe I'll fix up the appearances of some of the Midnight Hollow Sims, and maybe I'll also give some of them occult types. I feel like some of them deserve to be occults, you know? There's always something, like, off about them, right? But since they didn't come with supernatural, like, they couldn't be occults. Other than one of the families is a family of, like, playable ghosts. I'm not sure if that family is here. If that's, like, one of the families that the person who made the save used or not. I don't know. But, oh, River Subject is a child. They grow up so fast. Okay, we could do with this. I guess we're filling the pet bowl, that's good. Spend some time with the cat. It's getting pretty late, so we'll probably go to bed soon.
Quetzal. Ugh. Agama. Oh, dopey boo boo.
Spend some more time with the cat. Are we best friends yet? We gotta be best friends.
Ollie darn. Oh, baby.
Yeah, okay. We'll hug the cat and then it's bedtime.
Thistle Fred.
I like the little like baby talk voice they do to the animals. I always, you guys have even seen me do it. Like I talk to them the same way. Oh, it's a kitty. It's just it's very realistic.
Okay.
All right. We'll get some sleep. Yeah, because if not that many of the Sims around town are occults as is, and if story progression isn't really creating them, then that's going to make our challenge very difficult. So, yeah, maybe I'll fix up the town a little bit off camera. Like, to be honest, like, in between streams, I'm, like, kind of itching to play with this save anyway, so that might be a way to sort of get that out of my system. If I start itching to play it, I can just try to fix up some of the Sims around town. Because, yeah, I mean, doing it all at once seems really tedious, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of it at once, but, like, also doing it on stream is probably kind of boring for you guys. So, yeah, maybe I'll do it off camera. Let's see, do we have any apples? Alright, so we're gonna wake up, we're gonna eat an apple, and we're gonna tend the garden. Maybe we'll paint some more too? Like, she hasn't decided to, like, quit the painter career yet. Do they get once to quit, like, self-employed careers? Or is that only... Because can you even quit them? Or do you just... I'm sure you can, right? Yeah, okay, you can. But I don't know if they will wants to. Because I know non-committal Sims will non-committal Sims will roll the want to quit their job pretty often, but I don't know if they'll do it if they're self-employed. Maybe that's just less of a commitment to them. Improve gardening skill. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. Yeah, we're probably about to do it anyway. Does she know how to weed her garden yet? That would be super. Yeah! Yeah, we can weed the garden now. She's like, wait, hold on. Actually, this garden sucks. Read a book about gardening. We could read a book about gardening at the library. I bet. We have another apple that we could eat. It would be cool at some point to have like a kitchen. So that we didn't have to live off conjured apples, but it's just a luxury we can't afford right now. So magic apples it is. I think we were not far off from being able to afford the elixir station, but then she had to buy food at the bar, so I guess we're not that close anymore. It's expensive. Why did we go to a lounge? We have to pay to get in because we're a witch, but like it's still expensive. That's how they get you, you know? It's with the foods and the drink. It's not the admission. These just cockroaches? That's not worth anything. Don't even bother. They're literally worth 0. Maybe we could cast a conversion ritual on them. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that's white. Is it a diamond? Be super cool if it was. It is a diamond! Sick, we should get that cut. And then, okay, so did we harvest some, like, produce also? Yeah, so we made these wolfbane flowers. These red valerian root too. The ones that are normal quality, I think we might have just gotten from learning the, like, elixir, the alchemy skill. Oh, have you got fleas again, Jinx? We have an inside now. Yeah, I think so I was reading about it a little bit, and you can get rid of their fleas by giving them a flea bath, but you need a tub, which we currently do not have. So one of these days maybe we'll have a tub and then we can just bathe her when she gets fleas. But also, like, if our house was big enough, she probably wouldn't spend so much time outside anyway, and she probably would get fleas less. But right now, I mean, I guess I technically haven't met the goal, because I wanted a goal that, like, a reasonable person would call this a tiny home, and this is, like, a shack. A reasonable person would call this a shed with a camp set up in it. But, you know, it's progress. It has a door. Our last one didn't have a door. Yeah, just fix it. Yeah, now that she's finally got some enrichment in her enclosure in the form of that bookcase. Oh, nice. So next time we repair these things, they'll become unbreakable. That's kind of cool. We've gotten that already. We, like, just speedrun the plumber challenge by her casting Ice Blast on all of her. So, There's a little speedrunning hack for you. If you're trying to complete the plumber skill challenge really fast, just create a witch and cast Ice Blast over and over on all of your plumbing. You'll have plenty to fix. Oh boy. Yeah, the clock isn't really like ticking on our life, but like I've just like already got like the heir on the mind. Like we need to produce an heir. I just feel like it's gonna be a challenge for us. I've chosen a very challenging heir. A challenging founder. I know this. We'll figure it out, you know? It's fine. Let's make another painting. What, is it broken? It's not broken, is it? No, it's just dirty. Whatever. Improve painting skill. All right. You know what, yeah, let's do that instead of read a book about gardening. Although, like, it would be nice to send her out to the library. It seems like a good place for her to meet someone if she's gonna meet someone, you know? I really thought I did something there with the vampire lounge. Maybe if there were more vampires in town that would have worked better, but the game just kept trying to send people there who, like, weren't allowed in. So, I think this town just needs more supernaturals. It's gonna be a difficult supernatural theme challenge. I think I have NRAS story progression rather than, EA's story progression. Nice. EA's story progression, I think, creates occults really fast, but I think that NRAS's story progression doesn't, which, like, would actually be a pretty, I actually like that better generally, right? But, like, in this case, who is calling us? Is it an opportunity? We don't know anybody. Yeah, it's an opportunity. Give a hand in his presentation at the school. You know what? Sure. We can use the money. Go ahead, pay me to talk about how good I am at fixing my toilet. I'll just teach them all to practice by casting Ice Blast on their toilet. Easy. I'm an expert. Yeah, normally I like that better because I think it's really irritating when people are like, changing occult types all the time, and when like the majority of the like world is made of occults, because it just makes them seem mundane. But for a supernatural theme challenge, it actually would be pretty convenient. I might even just be able to like turn off NRAS story progression for a little bit and then turn it back on, and we'd probably have a lot of occults. But I might just do it manually. You know, I might just, because that way I could choose the type that I think suits them. So yeah, I might do that, because it just doesn't seem like we're getting them. Like, we know some witches and werewolves, but I know for a fact they started as them. And I feel like, they didn't choose that many, of the families that are actually occults, for the Sims they picked from Moonlight Falls. What did we pick up? What is that? Peppermint seed. Oh, is it midnight already? Wow. Alright, well, let's sell that. Oh, we're, like, nearly promoted in our job. That's cool. I'm gonna pet the cat. I'm gonna pet the cat, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah! Alright. Maybe she is gonna stick with being a painter. She was supposed to be a writer. And I was kind of picturing her making elixirs, but, yeah, this is fine. Whatever works, right? Whatever gets us enough money to pay the bills and also, build up the house. Alright, so it's bedtime. Jinx is gonna do whatever Jinx is gonna do. I trust her. Maybe my trust is not well-founded, because so far she's gotten fleas at least twice and run off to the coffee shop without us, but you know, I trust her. I think she can handle herself. Oh, I think maybe we could afford the alchemy station yet, already? Yeah. Check it out. Now we're cooking. Not food, because we don't have a kitchen, but cook up some elixirs. That could be a good way to get rid of some of the useless things we pick up, turn them into something less useless. I thought I heard howling or something, but I think we just woke up because Jinx woke up. Yeah. That's fine though. As previously stated... Oh, wait. We're haunted, guys. Is it... I can't even remember my uncle's name. What is it? Samuel. Is it Olivia or is it Samuel? I hear the haunting sounds. Oh, well, I think they're on alright. I didn't see who it was. Did anyone catch who it was? Oh, no, they're still here. Fall Festival is waiting in town. Alright, time to get spooky. Oh, it's because they're invisible. That's weird. Oh, but I can tell from the floating jelly beans that it is Samuel, actually. I think he's having that invisible sim glitch where, like, he needs to, like, change his outfit to fix it, but I can't, like... I don't think I can help him. He'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. Alright, we're just gonna go use the toilet. Is it broken? No, I think it's fine. It might actually be unbreakable. I'm not sure if, like, the, so, because the plumber skill challenge, by the way, it makes it so that, Sims who have that, challenge completed, when they fix a plumbing object, they get, like, a hidden unbreakable upgrade. So they don't break anymore. And it doesn't count as one of the upgrades, so, like, you can add another upgrade on top of it, even if you aren't skilled enough to give objects multiple upgrades. So it's a pretty good one, and it's not that hard to do if you have bad appliances in your house. Yeah, go ahead and eat that. That's what it was for. Appliances isn't the word. Is it? No. Bad plumbing objects. We got bills again already. Just when I thought we had things sorted out. Did we also get, like, a diamond? If we got bills and a diamond, that'd be great. I mean, the bills are still not great, but, like, they should at least come with a diamond, you know? Alright, we did. We got the diamond. So we can, bring that over to the elixir consignment. But, like, why don't... I decided that we were allowed... we're allowed to just make elixirs when we have one on our lot. We've earned this. So maybe we make some elixirs also. The only one that she knows is Vial of Bliss. Maybe that's not the most useful one to use, because it uses any food ingredient, which I think right now is these red toadstools, and I think we could use those for something better if we learned something better. Going to the fall festival would be fun. Do you think anyone would actually be there? Oh yeah, the garden. We should also tend the garden. And we should pet the cat. Oh right, and we have that, we said we'd do that handiness class. We got a full schedule today. Ad nauseum. Alright, that's how we can use up all those useless bugs. So let's do that, actually. Let's... Oh, now she wants to improve her alchemy skill. She wants to do so many things now. I was kind of down for her to meet a vampire, but she could still meet one, even if she doesn't have the wish for it. Although her having the wish for it would make me feel less bad about directing her to introduce herself when she clearly doesn't want to. I'm the one who chose a loner sim with commitment issues to be my legacy founder, so that one's on me. Gotta pet the cat, very important. We're gonna make an ad nauseum, which will make the target nauseous. Oh. Alright. We did it! I thought she failed, but no, we did it. Then we're gonna teach this handiness class. And then after that, I think we'll head over to the Elixir consignment store. And what do we have in the roof up there? Oh, just a statue, just chilling, you know. And then we can consign some of our stuff. Actually consign elixirs at the elixir consignment store? Unheard of. Who does that? That's where you sell crystals and seeds. Right? Buy a dartboard, play with magic, create a vial of bliss. Alright, the presentation was excellent and we got, it looks like 400 simoleons, which we could use that money, you know?
Robula Chobi. Amba Nisni.
Right,
Too far up? Never?
Lorsho. Wamita.
Buy a computer. She probably wants that so that she could practice writing. Maybe we don't sell all of these now that we actually are using them for elixirs, but we don't need to keep all of them. The elixir is actually worth less than the bug was, but you know. Gotta spend money to make money. That's Nadia Cho with that weird default hairstyle instead of the one she's supposed to have. There's John Doe. Are there even any vampires in this town? She doesn't have the wish to meet a vampire anymore, but like I'm stuck on that. Who's that? Paparazzi. Do we have an apple we could eat? Let's eat this apple. Oh, she's been doing nothing but conjuring apples. Well, that's good, because we're hungry. Could eat 2 of them. Her magic power is waiting, though. If we get back to our familiar, that'll probably help. She's also really tense. So maybe we'll do something fun. Painting is actually fun. So maybe we could... Alright, what did we sell? We sold some red toadstools, a peppermint seed, and the elixir. It sold for almost as much as the bug was originally worth. We haven't sold the diamond yet. Stray cat. Here, meet this stray cat. I don't know if it's... Oh, how? Jinx. Oh my goodness. How did she... I take my eyes off her for a second and she's gone. She's gone to the public pool. Jinx, go home.
Oh, Barcinar. Oh.
Alright, well... Am I remembering right that this is supposed to turn into crystals when it's on the ground? And I think it's worth more if you let it grow first. So let's research alchemy for a bit. That's... How did she get way over there? Like, did she just walk? Like... Maybe she does it because she's adventurous? She has the adventurous trait. And she's quiet, so I'll never notice until I look for her. Recipe for a flask of angry bees. Nice. We need honey for that. And we don't have bees right now. So... Not super useful right this moment, but, you know, it's good to know it. I think there are some elixir recipes that you, can only learn if you, like, buy the recipe first. So maybe we should start paying attention to what, elixir recipes they're selling at the consignment store, since we're there so often anyway. Alright, so she wants to make a vial of bliss, so I guess we'll do that. Did she take all of the books off the shelf? It's empty. She just likes to have them close, you know? Oh, can we afford to pay the bills? We can. Let's pay the bills. I would love to have the bills paid. Fight with a sim. With who? You have no friends. You want a pillow fight with your cat? The cat's lonely. Hug her. How dare you let this happen? No, go hug her. Go brush her. Go. Go brush her. Meet Nadia Cho. I guess we went... We saw her at, like, the Elixir consignment store, right? I guess... She'll talk to people if they're famous. Create 5 elixirs. Let's actually promise that one. Smoochie. I wanna give Jinx a little smoochie. I'm actually getting a little cold out. Maybe we'll put on our outerwear. The kitty. Oh, the kitty. Big same. Did she have a particular want to interact with the cat? I think so. Are we best friends yet? I want to be best friends with the cat. Love me. Oh. It's raining pretty hard, but I think I'm gonna keep her out here in the rain anyway, because we've got stuff to do. Let's see, she wants to create 5 elixirs and improve her painting skill. I don't know, I guess maybe I'll do the paint. Well, how close is she to... Yeah, she's like halfway there. Let's do the painting one. Save. We're making some pretty good progress. This is definitely better off than we were at the start of the stream today. For sure. Right. Oh, this is the one of Bella Goth, huh? I want to keep this one. That's interesting because this actually... Oh, we're haunted. Who is it? Oh, it's Olivia. Using my bed, as usual. Right, so, to anyone who might not know, the first 3 Sims games are on a timeline, and The Sims 2 is a sequel to The Sims 1, but The Sims 3 is a prequel, to The Sims 1. So, at the time that this game takes place, Bella Goth is actually still known as Bella Bachelor, and she's a child. She's, of course, best friends with Mortimer Goth, who is Frida's nephew. I don't know, it's like, I get that it's just a fun little Easter egg, but it's almost like, is this like a prophetic vision? She's painting the future. I think that's actually appropriate for a witch to do. And this is actually someone who marries into her family, so like, I don't know, it's like, it's not irrelevant to her, right? I would love if my aunt would get out of my bed. It would be really great. Why is she always so tired? She always needs to use my sleeping bag. Oh my goodness, are we getting abducted? Oh. Oh, that could almost be a way to get a baby, but only male Sims can get pregnant from abductions. But yeah, all right. This might as well happen, you know. An alien couldn't be a legitimate heir anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, alright, there we go, we're back. Yeah, well... Hey, do you think you could get out of my bed? I would really love to get some sleep. It would be really mean to cast a lightning bolt on her, huh? I'll even cast a nice thing on you. Just please get out of my sleeping bag. I'm probably not even gonna cast it on you, actually. I just really would like for you to stop using my sleeping bag so that I could use it. Bye. It's 3 a.m. and I just got abducted by aliens and I'm exhausted. Just let me sleep. You ever have one of those days where you're like, this might as well happen? Might as well get abducted by aliens. Why not? Our garden will probably go dormant pretty soon, huh? Maybe we should be stocking up on, ingredients. It's morning. She's allowed to sleep in. She had a rough night. Oh, no, Jinx, no. Oh, she was doing that because her scratching post is broken. Here, we'll get you a new one.
Oh, Hicks. Oh.
All right. You know, how much is the cheapest loft bed? Like, I feel like we might as well lean into the tiny home vibe, right? What if we had like a little loft bed? I mean, it's not cheap. And why does the loft bed cost the same amount as the bunk bed? That's silly. I don't need a bunk bed though. I just need a loft bed. I want to put something else underneath it. They shouldn't cost the same amount though. That's like a whole other mattress. Actually, don't do that yet. Just tend the garden first. And then pet the cat. Because she's more important than life itself. Alright, we're almost past that whole abduction thing. That was a little uncomfortable. Nobody liked that. Alright, so we've got some alchemy ingredients, and we've improved our gardening skill to level 3, so that's also cool.
Oh, me vegan.
They're both getting excited about bugs.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
I love this cat.
Oh.
Alright, so,
Zappa flicks nor Zubadoo.
right, so I want to keep this one. This is the prophetic painting that she painted, and we're keeping it. I have a mod that makes the frames castable, which is great. I love that. It sucks that normally you can't even like pick like what it looks like at all. Like, I'm pretty sure it just picks which one it is randomly. And they often don't match very well. But it's a little bit tedious to have to like change it every time if you don't want it to be that like plastic yellow all the time, but you know, I still think it's a great mod, and I definitely recommend it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep that prophetic painting right there. Yeah, because this sim is still a child, and this sim has not been born yet, in terms of the timeline. So, I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I know it's just supposed to be an Easter egg, but I just think it has interesting lore implications, and I love Sims lore. Oh, we broke that again. Well, we'll fix it and then it'll never break ever again. We're just gonna paint out here in the rain. That's fine. Who needs a roof when you got paint? How's Jinx doing? She seems fine. Alright, cool. We sold the diamond today. And a couple of other things. So we could afford a loft bed. And if we had that, we could get rid of the sleeping bag. I'm not gonna get you either. These things Frida. I'm just gonna be straight up.
Oh, Hunty.
Yeah, I'll eat an apple. Alright, so we're eating an apple, we're fixing the shower, we're hugging the cat.
Oh, no kiss
Aw.
him. Oh.
And then we did actually increase our painting skills, so I guess we could work on the alchemy thing.
Ready, Jay.
Alright, surprisingly sticking with this painter thing pretty well. I really didn't expect her to. I expected it to be a passing fancy, but... Alright, we just learned a recipe for the invigorating elixir, and we do have the ingredients for it, so maybe we'll make one. We could make a cure elixir. I'm gonna have a Kit Kat. List a cure elixir for consignment. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna sell it. That's great. I'm glad we're on the same page here, Frida. We're gonna eat this horrifying quality apple real quick. Maybe I should cancel this cast love charm want, because she's just got so many more useful ones. Let's see, what else can we make? I can make a flask of sleep using any mushroom. How many is that? 4. Okay. So then we'll make one more after this. Maybe Jinx would spend more time inside if we had a cat bed inside. So maybe I'll do that when we have room for one. Oh, for this you just need an apple. We could get one really quick. Hold on. Conjure an apple. Right. So we can make one of these, sure. I don't think that it actually like has to be 5 different kinds of elixirs. I think it just has to be 5 total. I just thought it'd be fun. Oh, we messed it up. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. We could try again tomorrow. Let's just go to sleep. But look at this, we just got like 600 simoleons lying around. When does that ever happen to us? Never. Oh, Paradabellum, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I'm just eating some Halloween candy. How's it going? How was the stream? Hi, welcome. Oh, Irojin, thank you for following. We are... We're, playing the beginnings of an Enchantacy, which is a legacy challenge with witches. Sorry about that. She, messed up making an elixir and it made her feel sick. Let's just go back to bed. Don't worry about that. I decided, to my own detriment, I guess, to start my, my legacy with, Frida Goth as my founder. She's got a really interesting story that I think is really compelling. I've changed it a little bit, because, as you may or may not know, as part of her original story, she's dead. The idea is, Frida Goth is not really interested in, like, love and marriage, and, she's pretty non-committal. So when her family started, making plans to set up an arranged marriage between her and a member of the esteemed Landgrab family, she decided she didn't want any of it, so she skipped town. So she is estranged from most of her family. She's estranged from, like, her immediate family. She is, for those of you who are familiar with, Sims lore, Frida Goth is Gunther Goth's sister, and Gunther Goth is Mortimer Goth's father. So she's estranged from that side of the family, because she ran away. And she ran away to Moonlight Falls with her uncle Samuel. That's his name, right? He's over here. Her uncle Samuel and Samuel's wife Olivia. The Supernatural expansion pack is the expansion pack that they came with, and it comes with this, like, magic jelly bean bush, which produces lots of really fun effects when you eat one. But one of the effects that's not so fun is it has a 1% chance every time of just flat out killing you. So I guess Samuel's fondness for those jelly beans eventually got him killed. And his wife Olivia was so distraught that I guess, like, she was just kind of out of it, and that led to her being careless, and there was some sort of electrical accident, and the initial like, shock from that electrical accident is what killed her. But the electrical accident also resulted in a fire, which is what killed Frida. So originally they're all, like, playable ghosts living in a house with a mortal, which sounds like it could be the setup for a horror movie, but they actually get along pretty well, so it's more like the setup for a sitcom. And that all is kind of fun, but I've modified it a little bit, to suit my purposes for the legacy. Yeah, and it is a fun household on its own. I guess this is, like, a little bit more, I've rewritten it as a tragedy. So I guess maybe Frida just, like, wasn't home, or maybe she managed to, like, get out of the house in time. So she wasn't killed in the fire, but their house did burn down. Their house is actually fine in the original household. But I also thought, I really wanted to, because I love Sims lore so much, I really wanted to start with, like, one of the, like, with a member of, like, an iconic family for my legacy. And the Goth family often has, like, ties to magic anyway. And I think that normally it would be kind of hard to do a proper legacy with a member of the Goth family, because, like, one of, like, the staples of the legacy challenge is this, like, rags to riches. You start with basically nothing. And, like, the Goth family is just so rich, it's hard to imagine that a member of the Goth family could end up that way. But, like, Frida's story actually sets that up pretty perfectly, right? Because she's estranged from her immediate family. And, like, oh, hell yeah, we're best friends with the cat! Finally. so she's estranged from her immediate family. She's just lost all the family that she already had, and in the event that caused her to lose the family, then they also lost their house, right? So I guess it's sort of reasonable to think that she'd end up with nothing after all of that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of excited to play with this story. So, we've been, I've been sleeping a little bit on, this is my second time, streaming this Legacy. The first time I was sleeping a little bit on, like, actually trying to make money, but I really got it in gear today, because, one thing that I did do that is against the rules, but I had to have it for story reasons, is she has this store item, which is Lady Ravendancer Goth's Book of Spells, and I wanted her to have it at some point, and I couldn't imagine it, with her being a member of the Goth family, I couldn't imagine it not being a family heirloom. Like, I can't imagine her just coming across it and buying it, right? Like, I feel like it makes more sense for it to have been, like, passed on to her. So, the like, story thing that I'm going with is that, here, let's send her, wait, let's make, let's try it one more time to make that elixir we failed last time, and then we should go sell some. So I guess the story that I'm going with is that that's the only thing that survived the fire, and the reason that it survived the fire is because it's heavily enchanted. What were we trying to make? Oh, we were trying to make this lean and mean, that's right, but I just ate the apple we were using. That's fine, though. We have infinite apples. Is that... yeah, there we go. Lean and mean, there we go. Yeah, definitely. Do you have some story ideas? I'm totally down. Yeah. I think the book is cool too. So what I was mentioning about the book, right, I felt a little bit bad about it because that item is like extremely expensive. Yeah, that could work too. Maybe she was out reading the book. Yeah, maybe. Although, like, it does seem like it's kind of like a bit of a fixture. Yeah, that's true. Although I really do think, I mean, it doesn't really matter how it survived the fire, only that it did, but I think it's realistic that such, like, an old, like, magical item, I think it's realistic that it could survive the fire because of, like, how enchanted it is. Like, maybe, like, Lady Ravendancer Goth herself put this incredibly powerful charm on it that, like, yeah, it's fireproof. As long as it never catches on fire in the actual game, you can't prove it's not. Anyway, it's extremely expensive. When you first buy it, I think it's like 71,000 simoleons. It's depreciated in value a little bit. It is much more expensive than anything you're supposed to start with at the beginning of a legacy, but, I wanted it for story reasons, and two, it's not actually really helping me any, except it's actually making my life harder, because the lot value is technically higher, which means my bills are also higher. So I've actually been really struggling to build up anything when I'm also keeping up with bills. It's depreciating a little bit, so the bills are going down. Like, first they were like 500 something, now they're like 400 something, but, it's been a little bit of a struggle. So usually, I don't know, usually I place a lot of, like, kind of vague restrictions on myself and I just don't do something if it feels too easy, but I'm just pulling out all the stops now because we're never gonna build anything up if I don't. And I promise I do actually know how to make money in this game. Even though I sometimes act like I don't. Okay, so what are we consigning? So we'll consign all of our elixirs. They're not worth that much. This will be more profitable when we first of all have like higher level ones, right? The higher level ones are worth more. And second off, I think it's a skill challenge that you have to complete. But eventually there's a chance that they'll make multiple every time that they make an elixir. And then you're basically just doubling your profit, right? Although I think the big money is probably going to come from gems. That's where most of our big money has come from, is from collecting and then getting gems cut. And our profit margin will go way up if we're able to get a gem cutting machine. And then when we have that, cutting gems also gives you some gem dust. So we can use the dust for our elixirs, and then we won't ever have to use like the whole stone. And then the gems that we cut, we can consign. So we can sign a couple of these, but mostly we probably want to keep them. Yeah, there we go. All that might add up to something. And then I'm just gonna cast Ice Blast on your sink real quick. I hope you don't mind. I need these points, because we need the collection helper, and it's like 40,000 points. But I don't know how long you guys are gonna want to watch me, like, manually scouring the world for gems. Eventually it would be nice if, we just knew where they were. Yeah, I've done a lot of treasure hunting in this stream. I actually do think it's fun. I'm just, it does get tedious after a while, first of all, and then second of all, I worry that it's not very interesting to watch. Yeah, I like witches in The Sims 3. I think they're really cute. She doesn't even technically have a broom yet, because you can, buy them, and when you buy them, you can customize them, like with create a style, and there are also some that are faster. But all witches just magically pull one out of nowhere when they go somewhere, if they don't have one already. Where's our cat? Okay, our cat is in the house this time. That's good. The past few times that I was like, where's our cat? She was like halfway across town. I don't know how she got there. Let's see. Okay, so we're starting to get settled a little bit, which is nice. And our house, I don't mean to brag or anything, guys, but like I have a house with 4 walls and a door, so watch out. Our bathroom is a little bit of a disaster, though.
Woba Bixie!
Yeah, I know. It sucks a little bit. That's fine. We'll fix it. Well, let's try researching alchemy. Maybe while she's doing that, then I'll start. So there actually are a few spawners just, like, around our house. So sometimes things that are useful pop up there, but not always. These truffles are actually kind of useful. Like, they're, I mean, kind of valuable. I think this is either, like, silver or, like, space rock. Yeah, right. All those tiny home shows wish they were me. My home is the tiniest. The only thing that's not minimal is probably this. Pretty big. Alright, so we're gonna learn another... Alright, we learned the recipe for Jar of Discord. So pick up that truffle, and then whatever this is. It kind of looks like a space rock, but I'm not sure. It could be a metal of some sort. No, it's a space rock. Okay. So we can analyze the space rock. The Sims 3 is pretty hard to get it running well. But once you do, it actually does run pretty well. Like, I think a lot of people think you need a really powerful computer to run The Sims 3, but you don't. And actually, if you don't like apply all of the fixes to it, you could actually damage a good computer by running the game. So like the number one thing I would definitely say you need to do is you need to limit your FPS. You can do that like with like a third-party program, or there's a program that's designed to specifically like the one that I use. It's made by the same person who makes 3Booter. So I run it with 3Booter instead of with like the launcher, and that also like enables the FPS limiter. I'm not explaining this very well. But there are guides on it. And if you ever need help like getting things set up, if you're familiar with there's a streamer and YouTuber who goes by Pleasant Sims, and she has a Discord, and there's a lot of people who really know what they're doing and can definitely help you troubleshoot whatever problem you're having getting the game to run. So if you need help with it, there's a good community there that I definitely do recommend. As for, I saw someone ask me which Sims game is the best. Please don't make me choose. But it's definitely either 2 or 3. I really find it hard to compare 2 and 3 personally, because I think they each do different things well. I obviously right now I'm streaming The Sims 3. I love The Sims 3. I've just started this series, but I'm planning on doing it every Friday. Yeah. But on Mondays I stream The Sims 2. And like the reason that I still play both of them is because like they both still really hold up, and they're extremely different, I think. They're really different experiences. I think that the Sims 2 really nails like interactions between different Sims, and the way that like it's set up so that you could play like an entire town like rotationally, which I do. That is how I play The Sims 2. When I was younger, I used to play with just a single family, but now like I'll play a whole town, because that's what's really compelling to me, is like every single one of these Sims is the main character in my mind, and I love seeing like how their stories unfold and how those stories interact with each other, and how like Sims with conflicting interest could cause conflict between each other. It's so fun to do that. But I think The Sims 3 really like just has so much to do. And if I'm going to play with just a single family, I want to play The Sims 3, because there's just like so many different things that you could do even with just one character. And the customization in The Sims 3 is incredible. Like, create a style, yes, it's laggy, and it can be kind of tedious to use, but like you can make so many themed builds without like downloading any custom content. Like, I hardly have any like build or buy mode custom content. Yeah, I do think it's really hard to play The Sims 3 rotationally. You miss too much of like your Sims' lives while you're not playing them, and to me it seems kind of stressful. So like if I'm gonna play with The Sims 3, I'm gonna focus in on a single family. But it's fun to do that, and I don't think that I would really have as much fun, even though I did it a lot when I was younger. These days, I don't think I would have that much fun playing a single family in The Sims 2. But I do have a lot of fun playing the whole neighborhood. So, yeah, I think that's sort of the main difference in how I play them. Yeah, there are certain things, like every time I play one of them, I notice things that are in it that aren't in the other one. And it's just, there's so many fun details, you know? What is this? Where did that come from? I'm gonna collect it. Oh, and then these are beetles. Okay. Thought those might have been like roaches or something. Those are worthless. A turtle? I can't be responsible for another pet. That turtle is just gonna keep existing. Alright, a yellow sapphire. I'll use 46 simoleons. So I think that might just barely be worth getting cut. Oh, 67. Maybe I'll just sell those instead of turning them into an elixir. Yeah. Ooh, especially, hold on, is it worth it? I have a guide for the gem thing up. Yeah, okay, it's still worth it even if we go with the more expensive but better cut. So let's do the shiny new one. Let's do an oval cut. I think gems pop up, well, for one thing, I think they might show up if there's, like, thunder, and it was raining at some point. I don't know if it was actually... oh, that could be fun. We could go to the, broom sweeper, whatever, and, do a stunt show. I don't know if we're good enough at riding a broom to do a stunt show yet, but we could try. So I think that it's possible maybe, like, thunder struck and that made gems show up. Does that happen in The Sims 3, or am I thinking of The Sims 4? I don't know. So that could be it, but, they pop up wherever there are spawners in the world. And it's possible for those spawners to be on lots. So we might just have a spawner there, and that might be why it showed up there. I mean, we clearly do have some spawners, because the like, bugs and the turtles show up on spawners too. There are, like, different kinds of spawners, and you can find them in, Bidybug, and you can place them yourself. What did she just eat? Oh, she ate a truffle. That sucks. That's kind of expensive. Excuse me. I like, got some water in my throat. Hold on. You're gonna pass out or something if you keep messing around with magic. Is that actually a thing that happens? Oh, it's just that your spells are gonna fail more often. But let's spend some time with our familiar so we could recharge. Or, I guess it could be a good time to go for a broom ride. Where is the... I think it's actually by the Elixir store? Yeah, there we go. So we can come over here. Yeah, and we could do a stunt ride for tips. That'll be fun. It's been a long time since I've played with witches in The Sims 3, so honestly, like, I would just kind of like to see it. So let's go. And then maybe someone will give us some money for it. That'd be cool. Oh, it's so small. Oh, just a little guy. Okay, sorry. let's actually watch the show. Yeah, it was so small. Oh. My heart. have no idea how many hours I've put in The Sims 3. I don't think that Steam actually counts anymore since now I bypassed the launcher. But then also, for a while, I think it was counting higher than it actually was. The launcher has this glitch where, like, sometimes it just doesn't close unless you close it manually. And if the launcher is open in the background, Steam actually thinks you're playing it. So I have a ridiculous amount of hours logged into Steam with The Sims 3. But then also, that might be higher than the amount I've actually put into it. But then also, I think there's a chance it might be lower. That's sick, honestly. She was just riding it like a surfboard. That's cool. No one even paid us for it, but she deserved some tips for that, honestly. Alright, and that restored a lot of our magic power. Maybe we could do some foraging around here. Seeds? We could pick up some seeds. Maybe there's new things we could actually plant now that our gardening skill isn't so low. Do we have anything we can consign already? Not really. I just figured since we're here right by the Elixir consignment store, we might as well. But yeah, we really don't have anything to use. I'm pretty proud of the way that I dressed Frida up. I pretty much had to I redid all of her outfits, partially by choice, but partially because I had to. Because she was a ghost, her coloring was all really strange. What was that? I don't think that's ours. I think that's somebody else's. Is it gonna go away, or do I have to cheat my money down? That happens sometimes where the game just, like, gives you money that somebody else in the world earned. Like, that's not mine. And then sometimes eventually it takes it away, but not always. And I would not feel right keeping that. That was nothing. Yeah, so I dressed her all in black because it's her favorite color. And I gave her, like, the color of, like, her skin, eyes, and hair were all strange too because she was a ghost. So I just matched them to what her genetics from The Sims 2 were. So I gave her, I tried to match her skin color to skin 1 from The Sims 2. I gave her black hair and brown eyes. I think she's so pretty. I haven't changed her face much. I use a mod by Consort called Project Landslide that lets you make, like, formulate changes to, like, certain sliders and apply them to the whole world. So I have some commands that I've borrowed from somebody else, mostly. Like, I've adjusted them slightly, but, like, basically what I do is to the entire town, I make their head narrower, I make their eyes smaller, and I set their mouth to, like, a neutral position to get rid of, like, that weird, like, perma smile. And I think that they look so much better if you just make those small changes, and it doesn't stop them from looking like themselves, you know? So if you're playing with pre-made characters, you still want them to, like, look like themselves. Because I know, like, Sims 3 Sims are famous for being, like, kind of the worst looking ones. They look like pudding. I can't say that I totally disagree. Something about them does kind of look like pudding. I don't know what that means, but it's right. But if you make those small changes, they look a lot better. Yeah, so that's Project Landslide by Consort. I love Consort's mods. There's 2 other mods from Consort that I use that I really, really love. I use Age and Grow. And those are 2 mods. I really recommend them, although I do recommend you use them sparingly if your computer struggles to run The Sims 3 already, because it can kind of add a lot of strain to it. I'm really happy that now I have, like, a dedicated gaming computer, because I'm able to use it on the whole town. But even if you, like, only use it on, like, your active family and a few sims that are important to the story, like, I think that it really, like, adds something. Because what it does, so, age makes the aging process gradual. So, like, starting from when they become an adult rather than a young adult, all the way through, like, when they die, the aging process is, like, really gradual. So, like, they'll slowly get, like, more wrinkles over time, and their hair will, like, slowly go gray, and you can even dye it, but then it will turn gray again eventually. And, like, it's actually not, like, until, like, quite a long way through the elder life stage that they start the hunched over, like, elder walk. So, like, the difference between, like, an adult who's just about to become an elder and an elder who's, like, just become an elder, other than, like, the clothes that are available to them, is really there's not much of a difference at all. And I really like that because it makes the aging process so much less jarring to me, because it's, like, an adult sim doesn't look that different from a young adult sim, and it's, like, one minute they're in the prime of their life, and then the next minute they're, like, on their deathbed, pretty much. And it's, like, it just sort of, like, makes the aging process less jarring to me. And, grow is the same thing, but with, children and teens. So children will, like, start out smaller, and then they'll get taller over time, and then, teenagers, in addition to getting taller, they develop in different ways. Like, girls don't immediately get the boobs, and, like, boys' voices drop at a certain point, yeah, because that transition is always really jarring to me, too, right? Because, like, a child seems like they're, like, 7 or 8, and then suddenly they're, like, 16, you know? It, like, almost adds, like, a preteen stage, like, the oldest children, who is this? We're chatting with Beatrice Crumplebottom, that's nice. The oldest children with that mod enabled, I guess she called us. They look like they could be, like, 12 or 13 even. Like, 11, 12-ish, and then, like, the youngest teenagers look like they could be, like, 14, maybe 13, and so it just feels like a natural progression instead of, like... Yeah, they still do, and, I think... I might be thinking of an older version of the mod. I think it transitions them, actually, like, right into, like, the newer, like... I think it used to take a little bit to adjust them, so they would turn into, like, a Maxis child or a Maxis teen, and then, like, a few, like less than an in-game hour later, it would adjust them. But I think it seems like it fixes them, like, right away. I don't know if maybe that's because my computer is faster now, or if, they've done something, to adjust the mod. I don't know, but, they do still do the little transform thing, and there is a difference, right? Because the assets that are used between the different life stages are different, but, overall, like, the aging process is way less sudden, and I really like that, because it, like, lets me get used to the fact that they're getting older instead of having it happen all at once. And also, if you're able to run it on the whole world, you also can kind of tell how much of an age difference your sim has with other sims by looking, the same way that you can kind of tell that in real life. And I just sort of like that, because sometimes you might be like, oh yeah, they don't have that much of an age difference, and then suddenly, like, one of them is, like, barely becoming an adult and the other is an elder, and it's like, okay, they look like they have a huge age difference now. And now, like, at least if you're playing with sims with an age difference, like, you can tell. It doesn't just, like, jump on you one day. So yeah, Project Landside, really great. Again, I really can't take credit for the settings I'm using, so, but if you send me a message on my Tumblr, I have it linked, I'll see if maybe the person that I took them from has been posted somewhere. But if not, then I could post them with, like, credit or whatever. Yeah, I really recommend it. I think that you just have to run it, like, once when you first boot up the town, and then, like, everybody looks better. It's great. And, oh, is Olivia waking us up to steal our bed? Classic Olivia. Please don't, though. Please let me sleep. Every night that Olivia's shown up, I've, like, gone out to talk to her, and then she's eventually just stolen my sleeping bag from me, so I'm just not gonna talk to her anymore. I'm not gonna be tricked again. Be careful with that, Olivia. It's a priceless family heirloom. And yeah, grow and age work automatically, as long as you enable them. And there's an extra step to enabling grow in your game first, so make sure you read the instructions, or you'll be confused. Yeah, I definitely really recommend them. I miss them in every other Sims game. When I play The Sims 2, I, like, actually keep track of how old my Sims are in years. I play with, like, a 1 day is 1 year kind of lifespan, and I keep track of that, and after a certain point, we're aliens again? Leave me alone! Why are you here? Earlier I got abducted. I haven't done anything. Do I have space rocks still? Is that why? I'm pretty sure I sold them. Examining my plants. Hello? Yeah. Oh boy. And I have, like, so I have, like, some, like, in The Sims 2, I have, like, some, like, wrinkle overlays that you can add, and I have, like, some, like, for men at least, I haven't found any for women, but I have, like some salt and pepper, like, eyebrows and facial hair, so I'll, like, when they reach a certain point in their adult life stage, I'll, like, start aging them a little bit, but yeah, mostly it's, like, keeping track of how old they are in a spreadsheet helps me, like, sort of, like, mentally in my head be like, okay, they still look young, but they're going to be old soon. But I don't feel like I have to do that in this game with these mods installed, because it's like I can just tell by looking using my eyes. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the aliens, honestly. Does this thing attract aliens? You know what, maybe it does. But I don't think I had this the time that I got abducted. There's just, like, a relatively high chance of abductions happening, even if you don't do anything to trigger them. There are things you could do to, like, increase your chances if you wanted to, obviously. But, like, even if you don't try to get involved with aliens in The Sims 3, they often just get involved with you anyway. I'm sort of glad that, I don't have, alien pregnancy enabled for females, because, imagine us having to try to raise a baby in this environment, and not only that, but then the baby couldn't even be the heir, because they'd be an alien instead of a witch. So... Oh, what you doing? You chasing the turtle? Be nice. Be nice to the turtle. Oh, she's just watching. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. What are we doing? Sleeping, I think? Yeah, there's just, there's just ghosts and aliens wandering around my lot, and that's fine. You know, that's none of my business. I fail to see how that's my problem. Cast a conversion spell on a plantable ingredient. We can do that. Alright, I think Olivia's gone to bed for the day. looks like the alien left at some point too. I didn't see them leave, but they're not here. She just fully slept through all of that too. It was a really noisy night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell this because it's kind of expensive for a bug. This guy we can make into an elixir though. Alright, let's garden. Let's see. Can we plant any of these? No. Are they valuable? I mean, they're not worthless, but... Alright, which one is... Okay, so that one's kind of expensive. But, let's see, hold on. This one... and this one are not that expensive. Because she wants to cast a conversion spell on a, plantable ingredient. So, I don't know, maybe we'll just... whichever one of these is the least valuable. We'll just see what happens to it. What is it now? It's a better seed. I think we still can't plant it though. It's not even... Huh. Interesting. Well, that didn't count. I don't know why sometimes seeds count and sometimes they don't. I wonder if maybe it's like... Maybe there are some that are from expansions that weren't like updated to work with that particular wish. I don't know. Oh, but that's neat. Is it an emerald or what? No, it's another Tiberium. I'm pretty sure that when you leave this on the ground, it's supposed to, like, sprout crystals. I might be thinking of a different thing. I don't think we need two of them, though. I don't think we even need the one of them. I just wanted to see if it would sprout crystals. I think it also makes your Sims sick if they're near them. I think it came with Into the Future or something. Whatever, fine. Cast it on an apple, I guess. We also need a shower. And something to eat. Alright, so that counted. Neat. Butterfly. Maybe we'll use that for an elixir. She wants to create an invigorating elixir. I think the only ingredient for that is, what is it, wolfsbane? So we should be able to do that. Yeah, there it is. And then we can research some more. She also wants to play with magic, so I guess we could do that too. Alright, so we made that. We could probably consign it. It's not worth a lot of money, but, you know, might as well. Alright, we learned large and in charge.
Gonsel Heffeljack.
Let's see if we have the ingredients for it.
Poison. Eklodetka. Kabu Torza. Invu Zagark. Carnigon.
You need hot dogs. I'm not gonna go to the grocery store just to make an elixir. Any gem or gem powder. Be great if we could have some gem powder at some point. You make this Jar of Discord. I don't think we've even made one of those yet. We only learned it recently. Yeah. Here, let's actually watch her do her work. Oh, well, let's save first, and then we'll watch her do her work. Yeah, there we go. Yes! Oh, these are so fun. Alright, and we're alchemy level 5, and we can start mixing elixirs into drinks. So we can trick people into drinking them.
Chocolate. Huh?
What are we doing here? Learn a new elixir recipe. I was planning on doing that anyway, so perfect. Yeah, so this is something that I've always noticed, but I heard someone point it out recently, so maybe it's not something that everyone noticed, but the color of the liquid in their cauldron does actually change to the color of the elixir that they're making, which is a neat little detail. See, look at that. It's a little bit more noticeable when you're dealing with like a... Oh, see there? That's not too bad. Yeah. Do we might have like a... Oh, those weren't even particularly good sales. Oh, let's see. What have we... Because I definitely do want to get the collection helper, but also... There is a lifetime reward that makes it so that when they consign things, they sell for more, and I think that would be really useful for us. Don't remember what it was called or how much it cost. It might be one of the more expensive ones. Is it that expensive, or did I just miss it? I probably just missed it. Filter by... Cash? Oh, that's it. Suave Seller. We're actually pretty close to being able to get it, and I think that could be a good investment for us. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. So we're just... There we go. Flask of potent sleep, but now we want to make 10 elixirs. Sure, let's start mixing. Flask of potent sleep requires any mushroom and also this specific mushroom. Sure, let's do it. We can make one of these. Trying to make as many of the higher level ones as possible because they sell for higher. It is, starting to rain a bit. Yeah, go ahead, have that for dinner. And also maybe conjure a few more of them because we could probably use them in elixirs. So how many we made? 2. All right. Let's make another one of these because it's like one of the easiest like higher level ones to make. We've still got a few wolfsbanes, so we might as well just use all of them, honestly. Oh, I think she wants to make something specific. No, she wants to sell it. Me too! I'm glad we're on the same page. Alright, yeah, we could actually afford that, Suave Seller perk, and I think that might, See, now it's green, because we're making a green one. Isn't that fun? I like the color of this one. It's really... It reminds me of Halloween. What's Jinx up to? Being startled by the house. It is... pretty haunted. Now she wants to use it. I wanted to sell it, but... We're worth 60 simoleons, and you just want to use one? What for? Do they make you, fit? Yeah, they make you fit. Does Frida Goth just want to be ripped? Who am I to deny her that? I wonder what she even look like. Does it just like, does it actually like make, like increase the muscle size? That would probably look really interesting with her outfit. Cause you'd really be able to see the guns, you know? Should we just try it? I'm just gonna try it, you know? Who am I? Let's see. Did it even do anything? Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought she was gonna be buff. That was nothing. Well, it's a little bit late at night, but I think we could just, like, I'm pretty sure the elixir consignment store, like, literally doesn't close, so, we can just... The worst possible thing happened. It was nothing. I guess, like, the sliders that it affects are probably, like, they were already at that level. Just disappointing. I think she should be ripped. That's fine, though. I think she might be thinner than she was before. I don't know. I guess that's fine. I kind of think she looked better before, though. Let's see. Alright, so we've got... Mostly we've got some elixirs. That one worth 90 on its own. It's not bad. And then I guess you want to take these seeds? Like, I can't plant them, so like, what am I gonna do with them, right? Alright, our progress on, earning those, points have been set back a lot. What is that? Okay, I think... Someone correct me if I'm wrong, I wasn't paying attention. And maybe I'll check the VOD just to be sure. I think that extra money that we got before did eventually go away while I wasn't paying attention. So maybe this will go away too, but I wish it would stop doing that. If anyone knows why that happens or like what it is, like, let me know. How is our cat? She's fine. Maybe we could eat an apple. Probably make some more elixirs. Maybe we should study more. We could learn more recipes, but then we should just make another one. Oh, who's calling us? Probably an opportunity. Yeah, nobody knows us. What is it? Deliver a painting worth at least 250 simoleons. Earn celebrity points. I don't know if we want to be famous. I think I'm good. We could use the money, but I don't know if I want to be famous. Excuse me, my eyes are watering a bit. Let's see. Melancholy serum, I think uses a fish? Yeah, we don't have any of those. I mean, this one is pretty profitable. Let's keep making that one. Oh, Waste, hi! Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Hi everyone, welcome. Create an invigorating elixir. I like if they get that when they're tired. It's like, no, not sleep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. I don't think I've seen you play with the Broke family yet. What have they got going on? Oh, we've run out of apples. Oh, right. She wanted to make an invigorating elixir, right? We could do that. Maybe we'll go to sleep. I'm sure the implication was that she wanted to keep staying up and use the elixir, but I'm just gonna have her go to sleep and then we're gonna sell it. Oh, they grow up so fast. Third husband. Did she divorce them or? What happened to well, okay, I know what happened to one of them, right? So, right, are you counting, you're counting Skip as one of them, right? For everyone who just came in, okay, that's less crazy. I know what happened to the first one. I guess it's just what happened to the second one then. We're doing an Enchantacy, which is a legacy challenge with a witch theme, and for my founder, because, I'm really into like Sims lore. Maybe a lot of you guys are too. I really wanted to play a legacy challenge with one of, like, the more iconic, like, Sims families. And I also really wanted to play with witches, so, I chose a character that's not originally a witch, but makes sense to be a witch. So I'm playing with Frida Goth, who, in case you don't know, for anyone who may not already know, she is, Gunther Goth's sister, so she's Mortimer Goth's aunt, and, she's in the family tree in The Sims 2, but she's not buried in the Goth's graveyard. I think her story is really, really interesting. And I've tweaked it a little bit, which if you're familiar with her story, you may have already realized that. But the story goes that, I mean, she's just a non-committal person, and she doesn't really have any interest in love, or especially marriage. So when her, we got bills, but that's fine, we can afford it this time. When her family started talking about setting up an arranged marriage between her and a member of the esteemed land-grab family, she didn't want anything to do with that. So she skipped town, and she ran away to, Moonlight Falls with her uncle Samuel and his wife Olivia. And so she's basically been, she's estranged from her immediate family, and she's, like, basically been disowned by that side of the Goth family. And things in Moonlight Falls went really well for a while because she got along really well with her uncle and his wife. So everything went well until it didn't. Supernatural comes with this item that's like a magic jelly bean bush, and if you eat a jelly bean from that jelly bean bush, there's like all kinds of like fun magical effects that can happen. But there's also one not so fun effect that can happen is I think it's about a 1% chance each time you eat one that it will just kill you. So I guess Samuel Goth was really fond of those jelly beans, and he did eventually get unlucky with them. And he died. And then Olivia was so stricken with grief. I guess the story is that she became careless and there was some sort of electrical accident. And the initial shock from the electrical accident killed her. And it also started a fire. And originally the way the story goes is that the fire actually killed Frida. Yeah, this is this is some next level jelly bean damage. So normally this household, when you load it up, is actually a bit more lighthearted. The three of them are playable ghosts haunting their house, and they live with a mortal who's like just moved into their house, which could sound like a setup for a horror movie, but they actually get along pretty well, so it's more like a sitcom. Obviously, Frida's not dead. So I've modified the story a little bit so that, I don't know if necessarily, maybe she wasn't home when the fire happened, or maybe she was just able to get out of the house, but either way, this is like a bit of an alternate timeline where Frida survived the fire, but her aunt and uncle are still dead. I briefly thought about keeping them around as playable ghosts, but that seemed like too much responsibility, and also maybe a little bit cheaty, because they could also, you know, contribute to the income, so I've sent them back to the netherworld. And so they're still around. They pop up every once in a while as, like, regular ghosts. And, you can still kind of, like, hang out with them when they do that. Ghosts in The Sims 3, are a little bit more, you can actually interact with them more than in The Sims 2. I think they're less scary. I think that the Sims 2 has the scariest ghosts. But I do like the way that ghosts work in The Sims 3 also. Because they still don't work exactly like a living sim. Playable ghosts pretty much do function just like a living sim. But non-playable ghosts, are also a little bit eerie, because even though you can, oh, sick, we got our gem. Even though you can interact with them, so when the ghosts first come out at night, their relationship with you is exactly the same as the relationship they had with you when they died. So could be good, could be bad. If they didn't know you, they won't know you. But then every time they go back to the netherworld, their relationship with you resets. So, while they're out, you can, like, gain and lose relationship with them as normal, but all of that progress will be reset the next time they come out. Like, they won't remember it, I guess, is kind of the idea. And so I think having them around feels less lonely than having ghosts around in The Sims 2. I think that being alone on a haunted lot in The Sims 2 feels lonelier than being alone. And I think being on a haunted lot in The Sims 3 feels a little bit less lonely, if that makes sense. So I kind of like that they're around in that kind of way. Like, they still show up every once in a while, and we could still talk to them occasionally, but they won't be there all the time. And I feel like that also kind of suits the witchy vibes. I feel like being able to communicate with, you know, spirits from beyond the grave or whatever, like, I feel like that tracks. So yeah, I like it because that also, first of all, the Goth family has often had ties to magic in lots of little ways, so I feel like turning her into a witch really suits her. The Goth family was using a lot of, like, the promotional material for making magic. There's also a character referenced in a store item, this one, named Lady Raven Dancer Goth, who is apparently, like, a very powerful sorceress of some kind. Yeah, this thing is really making my bills go up. Obviously, if you're familiar with this item, it's extremely expensive. You could buy a very nice house with the cost of that single item alone. Obviously I'm not going to sell it, and also obviously I cheated to have it because you don't have enough money to have that at the beginning of a legacy. But it's not really giving me any kind of advantage right now, and it's driving the price of my bills up, so I don't feel too bad about it. But the idea from, like, a story perspective is that it's a family heirloom, and that it's the only thing that survived the fire. Yeah, hey, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and I'll be here. I'm planning on doing this every Friday from now on. I've been having lots of fun. So hopefully I can see you next time. Get some sleep. So the idea is that this item is the only thing that survived the fire. By the way, I placed this debug object from Midnight Hollow that looks like a burnt house because, you know, the house got burned down to the ground. Right, that's another thing. So, Goth family ties to magic, which I'm still sort of talking about, but the other thing that I think really made this work is, I think normally playing a legacy with the Goth family would be really hard, like a true legacy, because this, like, rags to riches starting with, like, basically nothing and then building something big up from it is kind of like a big theme of a standard legacy. And I think it's kind of, it feels not very realistic to do that with a member of the Goth family, because it's like, how does someone who comes from such a rich and powerful family start out with nothing, right? But, like, the explanation for that is kind of already built into Frida's story, right? Like, she's been disowned by her immediate family, and she's estranged from them, and then she lost the last relatives that she had, and also their property was destroyed in the same incident. So just a series of many, many unfortunate events has left her with nothing. And so she has to rebuild. So yeah, this spellbook is a store item. It costs like 71,000 simoleons when it's new, so obviously I cheated to get it, because you're not allowed to start with that much at the beginning of a legacy. But my reasoning was like, first of all, I wanted her to have it, and it didn't make sense to me for her to not already have it if she was going to have it, because it seems like it should be like a family heirloom. And I'm thinking it's maybe the only thing that survived the fire, and the reason that it survived the fire is because it's heavily enchanted. So that's my reasoning. I felt a little bit bad about it at first, and then I realized it made my bills really high, so now I don't feel bad about it. I actually just made this harder for myself, and I'm okay with that. I like a challenge. We're doing pretty good with this elixir thing. Yeah, it evens out. If anything, I'm not really getting very much benefit from having it, honestly. It's mostly just making my bills higher. And the benefit that I get is a good story. So we're out of Wolfsbane, it looks like. We do have a gem, but we're not using that. I'm going to consign that. I guess we can make a jar of discord. Maybe we could research some more. But I think we're starting to burn through our ingredients pretty fast. And then pretty soon, all our plants are going to go dormant because it's fall now and it's going to start getting cold. Maybe by winter we'll have enough money and space to at least move some of it inside. Because we're making some pretty good money from the elixirs. What we've been doing is we've been consigning them at the elixir consignment store, and I just recently bought her this perk that makes it so that they sell things for more at consignment stores. I was saving up for the collection helper, but I think this is a good investment. Which one do we just learn? Oh, Essence of Magic. We need bees. How much are bees? Those are gonna go dormant soon too. Maybe this is not the best time to buy the bees. I just want to know how much they are at least. How much for some bees? Here, okay, they're not very expensive. We could just get one now just so we don't have to do it later. We'll have them for a bit before they go dormant. Yeah, just some bees. We'll just put them over here by the garden. Oh. Right. Some easy points. We want to pick up Jinx. There's also like a sort of like side quest in this legacy that I'm doing. Where you have like a mini legacy going on with the cat. Hug the pet, yes. Oh, please hug her. Oh. I'm resisting making the voice, but Frida's doing it for me, so it's okay. Okay, yeah, you can put her down now. So we do like a mini legacy with the cat, and then the like heir to the cat legacy is supposed to make best friends with the heir from the witch legacy, and act as their familiar, and I think that's fun. Nice, alright. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, I didn't stop by. I have that gem in my inventory. That's okay, though. We can still stop by there later. The Elixir consignment store actually doesn't close, but the normal consignment store closes at 5, so the normal consignment store, like, finalizes all their sales at 5, and that's where you earn your money if anything's sold that day. And so the Elixir consignment store just does it at the same time, even though they don't close. I wonder if... Yeah, since Rita has the soft seller trait, the sale is worth more than usual. Got him. I knew it was a good investment. Buy something worth at least 500 simoleons. Maybe we could do that. You know? We're moving on up in the world. Although it would be nice to maybe have a slightly larger house. And maybe a kitchen? Maybe a kitchen would be good. We don't even have a fridge. You don't need one when you're a witch. You can just conjure apples all day. But it would be nice to have one, you know? Just as a quality of life thing. How long can one person live off of just apples before they lose it, right? Speaking of which, time to eat another apple. Ah, you broke the toilet. I thought that was unbreakable. She has the plumber. What's it called? She's completed the like plumber skill challenge. And the reason why she has that is because back before we had, really it was the bookshelf. It was the bookshelf that really solved this problem. But she basically had nothing to do for a long time, so she just kept deciding to cast Ice Blast on her plumbing. So I had to constantly be fixing it all the time. But she got really good at fixing them, apparently. So there's that. So I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be unbreakable, since I think she's fixed it since she got that, but maybe she hasn't. Maybe that was the first time it broke since she got it. I'm really bad at taking care of bees in The Sims 3. I never know what they want. So maybe I'll read about it, because mostly I've just been guessing. But I think they're fine for now. I think it would maybe be nice to, like, fix up this space a little bit, even if we didn't expand it. Like, it'd be nice for her to have a proper bed. I was thinking, like, tiny home style. Maybe we get her, like, a loft bed and put, like, I don't know, a couch underneath it or something. I don't know. I think we could turn it into, like, a cute, cozy little space. And, like, eventually, obviously, we're gonna want to expand it. But, like, in the meantime, I think we could do something with it. I really like tiny houses also. I think they're really cute, and I have a lot of fun building them in Sims games. So let's just head over to the Elixir consignment store before I forget. We can consign our elixirs and that oval cut yellow sapphire that we got in the mail. Alright. Nice. Oh, so we'll see how that goes. Sometimes they have to kind of sit in there for a while before they sell, but they sell for more than they usually do. So if you're patient, it's worth it. Plus it's nice because then you, like, it almost feels like having a passive income. It's not, but, like, since sometimes they don't all sell at once, like, even if you don't do something one day, like, sometimes it's like, oh, these other things that I forgot I consigned sold. Awesome. We could maybe start consigning paintings if she starts painting again. Technically, she's a painter by trade. early on, she rolled the want to learn the painting skill, so I got her a sketchbook, and she sketched one time and was like, that's it, I'm a painter now. So, honestly, I kind of expected her to roll the wish to quit it because she's non-committal. I didn't think she would still be a painter by this point. But she's surprisingly... yeah, right? Now that the rain's gone, now we're inside. She surprisingly has stuck with it. I'm not sure if... Maybe it's not possible for them to roll wishes to quit self-employed jobs. I don't know. At this point, maybe I'll, like, change it, though. Like, maybe she should be an alchemist. Although originally what she wanted to do, I think, was be a writer, but the fact that she's kind of lost focus on that, I think that suits her. Oh, this is actually not her original, lifetime wish. I did change it. Here, can we become an alchemist instead? That's just a cool title. I want to be an alchemist. So the one that she, originally has actually is, International Super Spy. And I just think, why? I don't understand why they picked that. Cause it's not related to any of her traits, and it doesn't, to me, feel connected to her story. So I don't know why they picked that one. It seems strange to me. So, I just changed it to, professional author because that's the first one that showed up, when I took her into Create a Sim, which I'm pretty sure means it's, like, the highest recommended one based on, like, her traits. Just gonna get stuck in here because I haven't fixed this yet. That's fine, though. Alright. We're gonna be an alchemist. Yeah, that's fine. Learn a new elixir recipe. Yeah, we could do that before bed. It's not been actually that late yet, and she's not tired. She is hungry, though. Oh, I think I actually forgot to mention this at all. But, I have a mod that affects how, hunger works, so that it's a little bit more similar to The Sims 2. I think a lot of people find that really tedious, but I like the routine it creates. Obviously, in this case, it doesn't, because we're just living off of nothing but conjured apples. But, like, when you have a proper kitchen, it's like, then you actually eat, like, a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, like, normally in The Sims 3, I find they only need to eat 2 meals in a day. And I don't know, it breaks immersion for me a little bit. And I'm always confused, like, which meal is this supposed to be? They've only eaten 1 so far. I don't know. So it just makes it so that, anything they eat just fills their hunger a little bit less. Which, for now, since we don't have a kitchen, is just inconvenient. But normally I like the structure it gives their day. Yeah, a while ago she rolled a power wish to buy a computer, which I'm pretty sure is related to her lifetime wish so that she could start writing. But I didn't promise it because we had too much other stuff going on. So she hasn't completely given up on it, but she hasn't really done anything towards that. She doesn't even have the skill yet because, I mean, we haven't had a computer this whole time, and she doesn't start with any skills. That's not true. She starts, because I checked, she starts with, I think, like 5 in the hidden video game skill. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. Right, so we were going to learn a new elixir recipe. Vampiric sunscreen. Cool if we could meet a vampire, huh? That'd be great. Let's see, buy something worth at least 500 simoleons. That's most of our money, first of all. But second of all, is there a loft bed that costs that much? Okay, that's too much. And that's not enough. the style of this is kind of ugly anyway. It, like, it doesn't suit the, like, witchy vibes that I'm going for. I guess I could just, like, stick a bed in there somewhere. I'd have to move some stuff around, though, and I don't think everything could be inside if I don't get a loft bed. We could spend the entirety of our money on just this loft bed. I still have to move some stuff around, but including my cat. I think my cat's in the way right now. I think I'm gonna do it. Here, let me... I'm gonna use create a style on it, but hold on, I'm just gonna move Jinx out of the way. Oh, I've woken her up. It's a terrible crime. I know. Oh, they're so cute. All right, so let's see. I might use some. Probably gonna get rid of that. I might use some like move objects stuff eventually, but I want to see how much of this we could get sorted out without using it. Okay, so we could even put it as far as over there. I wonder if that like functions. I wonder if they can still grab things from it. Huh. I'm gonna try that actually. I'm curious. Not you. You don't have thumbs. Let me see if she could still reach that bookshelf. Oh, we're haunted, guys. Who is it? It's Olivia. It's always Olivia. The one time it was Samuel, he ended up being invisible, and you could only see the little jelly beans floating around. Okay, she has a book, so yeah, I guess it works. Cool. Maybe eventually we could put like a little chair right there. That could be cool. Or maybe we could even stick the spell book under there. I don't hate that. Where is... Okay, so the scratching post. Can we like shove that in the corner or something? No. Alright, I guess it's right there then. I guess this whole side of the house is probably... Well, these can be shoved together. Maybe... Huh. I don't know. I guess maybe it needs more space because they could use all sides of it. I don't know. But... That's a little something. Oh boy. My contacts are really bothering me. Ugh. I can stop and take them out, but like honestly, I was actually supposed to end like an hour ago, but I was having too much fun. So I should probably stop soon. But my eye. Oh, I think I have my case right here. So let me just pop my contacts out real quick. I'll do it off camera in case anyone's squeamish. There we go. Oh boy. Let me check my makeup. I think it looks fine. Alright. Sorry about that. A toddler dish. Oh boy. Do they do that in The Sims 3 also? Or is that just a Sims 2 thing? I always forget that you could do that because I always like... First of all, I didn't even know you could do that when I was younger. And now, like, I just always forget that you could do that. So I've never just had, like, a pet toddler. before, but it's so funny. Yeah, mostly if my toddlers are eating pet food, it's genuinely by accident. Yeah, toddlers in The Sims 2 are seriously a nightmare, so, absolutely no judgment for anybody who uses the toddler bowls. I think that there's even, like recolors of the, like clones of the, like, the pet bed and the pet bowl that just, like, make them look more like things a human toddler might use. I think that's pretty cute. But yeah, wow. Sims 2 toddlers, nightmare. I didn't really think about, like, what kind of I didn't really think I'd get this far, so I didn't really think of what kind of betting I wanted to do. What kind of... Yeah, I definitely would have used it when I was younger if I'd known. If I'd known you could just put out a pet food bowl for the toddlers. Best believe. Yeah. I wish I knew back when I was younger and I felt okay cheating at the games, but I just always like to make my life unnecessarily difficult when I play The Sims these days. I was thinking like a starry pattern could be nice, but... Oh, what about this? What if we, like... made this a little bit... I don't know. Is that anything? I think it's kind of nice. I just didn't really even think about, like, what kind of bedding Frida would want. I wasn't thinking about what the house would look like when we got it. I just was thinking about having it. It's all about survival. Now you're telling me I could style? Oh, maybe that color? It's like similar in tone, but not the same color as the walls. Because it's really tempting to make everything match exactly in The Sims 3 because you can. But then if you do that too much, it ends up looking unnatural, I think. So I try to only copy things over, if I think there's something that, like, you could match exactly, or, like, you might have, like, bought together. But then sometimes I get lazy and I just copy them over anyway. Well, it would kind of be nice to, like, paint it also, but I think we're out of money. So, I think this will have to do for now, but this is leagues better than what we had at the start of the stream, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. There is a door on this, by the way, it's just open. The bathroom only has an archway, but, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, I was actually supposed to end like an hour ago. Maybe I'll actually just push the time of my stream back next time. Maybe I'll start a little bit later and end a little bit later. Because I'm sort of a night owl anyway. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. This was so much fun. I'm really looking forward to playing this some more. So hopefully I'll be able to see some of you again. I feel like I saw a lot of people were playing playing some Sims games when I first started, and I think you guys all came here now. So let me see if there's anybody that we could even raid at this point. Let's see. Am I the only one playing The Sims 3? No, okay, there's other people playing The Sims 3. Oh, and is anybody playing this? I think nobody's playing The Sims 2 right now. Yeah, nobody's playing The Sims 2. Let's see. So there's not anybody that I recognize, but let's see. Let's just pick someone to go visit. Let's see. It looks like Eclipse CCG is playing The Sims 3, so yeah, and thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, it's been so much fun. There we go. All right. Yeah, thanks again. Hopefully I'll see you all again next week. And I hope that you all have a good evening, a good weekend. See you again soon. Bye.